Welcome back, familia, to NorthsideLDN, you filhos da puta. And today we've got excuses, as always, from these filhos da puta. There's always an excuse. There's always something to complain about. And it's the players had a stomach bug. The players had a stomach bug is the pucaria excuses that we're hearing from these macacos da merda. And let's get straight into the clips. Let's not waste no time. No tem mais paciência para essa pucaria. After Arsenal drop points to Brighton, there's more excuses. Referees are against us. The players had a stomach bug. Everything. We point the fingers at everybody else except for the people running things at this football club. Let's run the club. Let's run the clip.
Boom. Why is that?
Okay, because I find a way, and it reminds me of when I started playing football when I was a very young boy. My expectation was that I was going to play for Arsenal, and I I totally believed when I started playing football that I was going to play for Arsenal.
Forgive me for laughing.
Well, it wasn't you that was laughing, but you might have sniggered a little bit.
Sorry, yeah.
But now, I didn't end up playing for Arsenal. I got nowhere near it. However, I still really enjoy playing football. Even now, when I play the crossbar challenge on the cruise ships and I win, all right, came second, but it was close.
Correct.
Is that I have an enjoyment. So what I'm saying, and the point is, okay, we might not win the league this season, but it doesn't mean as fans we can't go and enjoy what we're seeing. Because one thing I am seeing is that we're still competing, and we've played a team that's...
What is this bald-headed looking, Mr. Grinch looking filo da puta talking about? What is this macaco talking about, bro? Oh, because I didn't make it as a player, I still get enjoyment. When you play football, you want to win. When you're fans, you want to win. What's the difference? All those flipping fans at Real Madrid in the Bernabeu, all those flipping fans, Real Madrid fans, want to win. Are they playing for Real Madrid? Do they play for Real Madrid? Do they represent Real Madrid? What's this macaco talking about, bro? What is this bun ladle talking about? This flipping Phil Mitchell looking Oompa Loompa, flipping Ian Bill, bald-headed filo da puta talking about, bro? Why don't you go Turkey and actually get yourself a hairline, bro? I'm tired of these macacos, bro. Oh, because you didn't make it as a player, we can just enjoy what? Enjoy what? Enjoy what? Man looks like Mini-Me from flipping Austin Powers, bro. What is this filo da puta talking about, bro? I don't need this bald-headed fraud talking about, oh, well, I didn't make it as a player and I still get enjoyment. Enjoyment. So why did you finish that to tell us that this project and this process was about winning major honors, bro? So we're at the start of the system. I'll give it 4 years. It took Klopp 4 years. 4 years for what? For enjoyment of bottling the league. No, you said 4 years because it took Klopp 4 years to win the Premier League. It's now 5 years. It's now 5 years. So don't come here with this bucaria trying to come up with this rubbish about, oh, it's about, oh, just enjoying the game and, oh, I didn't make it. And I don't give a crap if you didn't make it, bro, with your pot belly, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of this, bro. This flipping fish and chips looking version of flipping fat babs. I'm tired of this flipping plonker, bro, talking rubbish. Yeah, I don't need the fish and chips bav to come out here, with his double-decker belly, with his air balloon pot belly, talking about, oh, but it doesn't matter, we're just enjoying the game. No, we're not enjoying the game. Yeah, the game is about winning, it's about trophies. How about go out there and demand this club to actually win trophies? Because you sold us this project and this process that we were supposed to get behind about winning trophies. Flipping macacos talking rubbish.
No mugs. And I'm going to give a lot of credit to Brighton because Brighton came out, especially in that second half, and they fought and they deserved to win the game on today's performance. But as a few things Robbie said, we've got illnesses. And when I had a bit of a dodgy stomach the other day. We went for a curry in Chiswick and it tasted great at the time. But the next day, I wouldn't have been able to go out and play football the way my stomach was.
That's because you probably overate, because that's what you do when you go and get food. You eat, stuff your face.
Okay, so whatever they've done, they might have eaten something wrong, something's going round the club. And the point I'm making is that when your stomach is in that kind of state, the last thing you want to do, or the last thing you're capable of doing, is playing to the levels that Martinelli and Odegaard normally play at. So I would say that's a mitigating circumstance that if they...
The level that Martinelli and Odegaard normally play at because they had a stomach bug, you feel da puta. Where was Odegaard against Ipswich? Where was Odegaard against Bournemouth? Where was he against Newcastle? Where was he on these important games? What the fuck has Martinelli been doing all season? What, he's done a dicky belly all season? You stupido da merda. Why did you go out there and get a constipation pill, and shit it out? How about that? because our performances has been diarrhea, bro. What are you chatting about? About I got dicky belly and I had a dodgy curry. No one cares about a dodgy curry, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at your fucking forehead, bro, you fat prick. You're probably sweating gravy, you stupid mierda. Do I give a shit about you having a curry? I care about this club being successful. What the fuck are you chatting about? I'm tired of this club, bro. I'm tired of the fans. I'm tired of this bucaria, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Get some laxatives and shit it out, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Now I'm tired of this rubbish, bro. What, we ain't got doctors. We're spending millions of pounds. We ain't got doctors. What, they can't sort out a dicky belly? What are you chatting about? Was it a dicky belly that we dropped points, that we already dropped points before against Brighton? That's the second game. Is it dicky belly that we got beat by Inter this season? Was it dicky belly when we lost to Newcastle and Bournemouth? What are these men talking about, dicky belly? Where is the bench? Where's this bench that was fixed, you stupid da merda, bro? Instead, we've got this flipping pot belly, albino flipping looking fat pot belly chop babs. They're sweating gravy, talking rubbish, bro. Galaboka so stupid da merda. Where is the bench? You man didn't want to go and get a flipping a number 10 Omo. You don't want to get a striker. Don't tell me about, oh, but there's certain players had dicky belly. Dicky belly what? Dicky belly what? Paid millions of pounds to play football, and this is the book, and they were coming out, oh, but they had a dicky belly. I went out for a curry. Shut up, you feel that boot. I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of this, bro. With your poppadom belly, bro. I'm tired of this feel that puta, bro. Go out there and start demanding that this club actually be successful, because there's always a fucking excuse. If it's not the referees, it's the dodgy curry. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Flipping dodgy biryanis going everywhere in this club. This club is always an excuse. Dodgy biryanis. Oh, they had a dodgy biryani. Oh, they can't perform. They can't perform. They can't perform to the level because they're the dodgy biryani. Then stay home. Get them a fucking nappy or something. I don't give a shit. Stop with the excuse. Para dessa porcaria. Dessa merda of these excuses, bro. Absolutely embarrassing this team, bro. This flipping club. If they can't hold their shit in there, get them a flipping nappy, bro. Get them one of the nappies that the old people get in the NHS, bro, when they can't hold up their stomach, bro, and they're shit in the bed. Yeah? And go out there and put a fucking performance. I don't want no excuses, bro. I don't care, bro. Go get yourself an old people's nappy and go out there and flipping perform. I'm tired of it because every year there's a flipping excuse. Flipping idiot.
They are suffering from this stomach bug. I'm sure everyone that's watching understands that if your stomach is kind of in that turmoil, you're not going to be able to play a 10 out of 10 game.
So there'll be people saying, well,
I swear down. Honestly, I'm so sick of this flipping fan base. Honestly. But not only have we got Julian, let me move this flipping beanhead away from this. Yeah, we've also got Mr. Bean. Do you know what I'm saying? We got Mr. Bean, we got Mr. Jacket Potato Head himself. Is now trying to be Arteta out. Yeah? No. We're not gonna have that, bro. We're not gonna have that. Let's go.
Brighton 1, Arsenal 1. If you've got a front three of Trossard, Jesus, and Martinelli, you ain't winning shit. That's the worst front three out of the whole top 10. The top 10 in the league this season, we've got the worst front three.
How? I thought you said that we're going to win the treble. I thought you said that no one's better than Arsenal. I thought you said Liverpool's team don't get nowhere near us. I thought you said we've got one of the best teams in world football. We've got the best youngsters. The bench is fixed. We don't need to sign anyone. Yeah? What happened to all of that? Now you're trying to flip-flop. Nah. You ain't flip-flopping, filo da puta. Man looking like Drizzy Drake after he got his ass handed to him by K. You filo da puta, bro. Do you know what I'm saying about trying to come? No, we're not hearing any of that. This guy is the one that told us we're going to win the treble. This guy's the one that told us talking like this is negative. Made a video about me, Lee, and Matty was in the video saying that we're negative fans, we're toxic, we're negative. Now what? Now this Poundland Nipsey Hussle wants to be saying what? Calaboca filo da puta. I'm not hearing none of it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? This flipping B-Tech locked up flipping under a flipping jail cell, Tory Lanes trying to talk to me about what?
We've got a 17-year-old that we took off at half-time. I don't know why. People are saying you took him at half-time because he got a yellow card. So every player now that gets a yellow card needs to be taken off. This manager, man, you take one of your best players off at half-time and cost us the game because you're that scared of playing with 10 men. This manager started the game off with 3 holding midfielders and 4 centre-backs.
Well, you weren't complaining when he signed Mikel Moreno instead of getting a striker. Now you want to be complaining. What are you complaining about? Cala boca so stupid da merda, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? It's people like you, bro. People like you flipping B-Tech Tory Lanes. Do you know what I'm saying? Trying to shoot down the real fans that call it out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you shot down Meg the Stallion on her foot, you feel that puta. Now all of a sudden you want to be calling out, critiquing, playing multiple DMs. Did you complain when we played 3 DMs in midfield against Bournemouth? No, you was probably saying, oh, look at the squad. The squad is fixed. The bench is fixed. Mika Murray, get behind Arteta, get behind the process. Now you want to be complaining. We ain't going to hear it. You didn't complain about it when you played 3 DMs against Bournemouth. So why are you complaining now? Why are you complaining now? Toca inside this filho da puta, bro. I'm not hearing any of it. Yeah, you can apologize to the people that have been consistently calling this out, saying that it's eventually going to cost us.
He's not. He just wants to defend. He is the new Sean Dyche. Mikel Arteta is the new Sean Dyche. I've seen my club draw 7 Premier League games this season. 7.
Yep, dark hearts.
Get him gone, man. Arteta, I'm officially Arteta out now.
Wow, wow.
Get him gone, man. Arteta, I'm officially Arteta out now.
Wow, wow. Now you want to be Arteta out. No. We're not taking any more applicants, you feel that puta. Stay over there. You can drown with this process like the Titanic, bro. Do you know what I mean? You can hold that. You can get one of Khaleesi's dragons and get burnt down. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing any of it. These men have been talking rubbish, downplaying all of us that have been calling this out, saying it ain't good enough, calling us fake fans, saying that we're Spurs fans, saying that we're not real, saying that we don't care about the team. Now you want to talk about what? No. Stay there. This bald-headed 60-year-old Jermaine Dupree, you know what I'm saying? Talking about what? You can stay there, bro, with your flipping plasma head, with that circular flipping circumference head looking like flipping Neo. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not hearing it, bro. This Philo da Puta can hold that. You ain't coming over to the Arteta outside. You can stay there, Philo da Puta. All the abuse that we've had, I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm not hearing it. Don't even try it. Stay over there. You man wanted to be disrespectful, didn't want to listen to what we had to say. You man can hold that. Trust your process. Big up to everyone locked in. We got multiple clips. Trust me. We got more clips. We got 100 clips. I got 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York. New York, filo da puta. I'm watching all of you, maricas da merda. All of you getting cooked, bro. Even during holiday, bro. Holiday roast, holiday barbecue, holiday churrasco, filo da puta. Don't try flip flop because I don't flip flop in my opinion. Stay over there. Don't go anywhere. Stay over there. We ain't hearing it. Yeah. No. Why are you Arteta right now? Why are you coming fast? Now stay over there. We told you 3 DMs ain't gonna work. We told you we needed someone to compete with Saka. We told you can't rely on Ethan week in, week out. Now I'm hearing the guy's injured. We told you Havertz and Jesus ain't the answer. We told you Martinelli's on the decline. We told you we needed a deep line playmaker. We told you Moreno ain't that guy. We told you Calafiori looks dodgy. He ain't that guy. You man telling us he's a Italian Maldini. Hold that, you filos da puta. Hold that. Hold that. While you guys have been cussing Chelsea, cussing Liverpool at the start of the season. Now look. You know what I'm saying? Football's a humble. Cala boca, cala se boca. You look at it, cala boca. Big up, bro. Big up my G, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up, bro. Nah, bro, I've had enough, bro. I've had enough F them, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I got 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from Gola, Angolan Don, Mangole, filo da puta. I don't care, bro. We hold grudges over here. I don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, I've had enough, bro. In worry, injured now. Yeah, bro. Don't worry, though. Don't worry. The bench is fixed. We got more clips because everything that we've been saying now, these filos da puta want to flip flop. No. The flip flop comes out when it's time for my burrada. That's when the flip flop comes out. Yeah, and you want to know why I'm angry? Because there's 20 years of this bullshit. 20 years of this pucaria, this merda, this diarrhea football performance. And man are trying to talk to me about Dicky Bellies and, oh, I got the shits and I got the runs and Dicky Belly FC. Fuck this, man. This club should be called Dicky Belly FC, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a Dicky Belly. Dodgy curries going everywhere. Dodgy biryanis, dodgy Bombay mixes, dodgy everything. Dodgy empanadas, dodgy flipping everything, bro. Dodgy samosas, dodgy everything. You know what else is dodgy, bro? You know what else is dodgy? This fan base, bro, and this ownership that always do the bare minimum. We could have went out there in the summer and done something, but guess what? This fan base wants the round of applause. The bare minimum, you feel start to hold that. You can aguenta now. Aguenta. Like we say in Angola, aguenta. Arsenal will never win a major honor because it's filled with fans like this. Bro, he'll end up flip-flopping at the end of the season, trust me. Yeah, it'll be context, bro. It'll be context. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Man looking like Yo Gotti and that. You know what I'm saying? I've had enough, bro. I've had enough, bro. After they want to try to abuse people like us. Now, don't. Why are you trying to sound like us, though? I thought that's not a real fan. It's not a real fan to critique. Oh, it's only real when you man have had enough. When you man can now see that the title's done. Now it's okay to critique. I thought, what happened to just get behind the team? No matter who plays for Arsenal, no matter what the manager is, just get behind the club. You're not allowed to criticize. Criticism is you're trying to be this content creator. You're trying to be Lee Gunner. You're trying to be this. You're trying to be that. You're trying to be divisive. What's going on now? Now back your process. And we got more clips. Don't worry about that. We got more clips. You know what I mean? I've actually had enough, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm telling you, bro. I've had enough, bro. I've had enough of this rubbish, bro. I've had enough, bro. Yeah, I mean, his excuses are too stupid to comprehend. Yeah, because he didn't make it in football and he still finds enjoyment. I don't find enjoyment in sport unless I'm winning, bro. That's when I find enjoyment, bro. When we're winning. I'm telling you, absolutely ridiculous, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. But anyway, big up to everyone that's locked in. Let's keep running the clips, bro. Let's keep running the clips. Let's keep running the clips. Big up to everyone locked in. I've had enough, bro. It's hot. I'm back in Cali. It's mad hot. And I'm telling you right now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Northside Peri Peri show. Do you know what I'm saying? The Northside Peri Peri freestyle. And we're cooking all these filhos da puta. Up next was a filo da puta. Up next was a filo da puta that told me you wouldn't say this to my face. You don't know football unless you go to the games. You can't see what Arteta's doing. You can't see what this team is doing. Man had to cook him on Dan Potts. Well, guess what, filo da puta? What goes around comes back around, filo da puta. And guess what? Esse dia hoje, você vai levar uma porrada. Yeah? Uma porrada. Now it's your turn. Do you know what I'm saying? Whoever lasts the hardest. Yeah? This guy was pro Arteta, really trust the process. Anyone that doesn't back the team or whatever, they don't understand football because they don't go to the games. They don't understand how the game goes. Well, you're sounding a lot like Northside these days. Let's run the clips, filo da puta. Let's run the clips. Man like Shaquille O'Neal, a.k.a. Stricto.
From the board to the coach, the bench, and the starting 11, all of you are a bunch of cowards. All of you are a bunch of cowards. Year in, year out, you put us in this position where you give us the hope, you give us the talk about where the club is, where we're moving, and granted, the club has moved in a better direction than it's been doing over the past 5 years. But a performance like that, where you take the lead and a good goal by Nwaneri, a good goal by the young man. But you take the lead and not only do you start time wasting, because there's a difference between time wasting and game management. Not only do you start time wasting, you start being negative. You start losing the ball. You can't control the game. You can't even string together 3-4 passes. Because why? Why? I can't even tell you because, but why can't you do that?
What happened now? Man, like strip low. What happened now? You're lucky as well. The mute button's trying to save you, filo da puta, but it ain't gonna save you today. Yeah? What happened to strip low? Do you know what I'm saying? I had the apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The top gunners looking at her. Marino hit the flow. Next thing you know, Iwari got low. What happened, filo da puta? Apparently, you go to games, you know better analysis than us. So let me know, where's the analysis right now? Where's the football analysis? You go to games, you know more than us, and you're sounding like big Northside, filo da puta. Aguenta agora, filo da puta. Aguenta agora com Jindungu. Agora aguenta. Man, like strip low. You know what I'm saying? Get low. For the window. To the wall. To what Arteta goes down your balls. Ow, these top gunners crow. Ow, ski. Ow, ski. Yeah, what's going on now? Huh? Chat to me now. Chat to me now. Strip low. Huh? Feel that puta strip twerking for this manager, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Looking like a bald-headed Meg the Stallion doing a strip low. Do you know what I mean? Doing the Cardi B, going up and down the pole for this process, talking about, oh, you ain't going to say it to my face. Feel that puta, who's sounding like who now? Oh, you're criticizing the team. You told me you can't criticize the team. What's going on now? Now you're doing the Kelly Rowland, doing a backup dancer. You will never be Beyonce. I told you this. Yeah? You will never be Beyonce. You're not the Beyonce of that channel, filo da puta. Now what? All that disrespect towards me for what? Now you're asking questions about how are we playing like this? How are we playing like this? Well, you can explain to me because I didn't trust this process and I don't go to games. So apparently I have no knowledge, no ball knowledge. But I warned you, filo da puta, that this process ain't good enough. I told you this manager tactically, in-game management, poor. The building of this team, poor. Bringing in players that are not better than players that we currently have. Moreno ain't better than Rice and he ain't better than Partey. Calafiori ain't better than Timber and he's no better than someone like a Lewis Skelly. So what we're talking about here is Havertz really better than Jesus, much of a muchness, but you was behind it. You was the first one. What's going on now? Huh? Carry on, Shaquille O'Neal. Continue. Man like the 80-year-old Vidalado flipping looking Terry Crews. Come on, let's continue.
Away from home. Against, I don't even know where Brighton are in the league. But soon as they got their equaliser, soon as they scored their goal, you can argue whether it's a penalty or not. I don't give a shit. Yeah, but the fact remains, yeah, they score a goal with enough time for us to change and chase and have the spirit and the character. If you want to win the league, yeah, if you want to win the league, you're gonna need fucking character. You're gonna need spirit.
I don't see the spirit. I don't see there's fire in the eyes. I have not seen the fire in the eyes. Really? Let's keep going. Let's keep going, backup dancer.
We lacked all of that today. All of that today. Thomas Partey playing right back. I keep saying it. If you're going to win the fucking league, you don't play one of your most consistent players this season outside of Saka at right back because we are not playing to his strengths. Please, somebody tell me, which other team do you see do that and are successful?
What other type of fan throws his pass, yeah, his season ticket, throws it away to then get his season ticket back to go to this club again, pay money to keep wasting money to go to games, yeah, after calling out fans like me and then expecting any difference? Yeah, you explain that one to me. You know what I mean? You explain that one to me. You're saying, how does it make sense? How does it make sense? How did you go back to the same games? How did you go back to the season? I thought you threw away your season ticket. What happened to that? Man, like strip low, you know. Continue. Please continue. This is someone that was telling us, yeah, everybody that has a very similar opinion to me. We don't know nothing about football. This manager, get behind the process, get behind everything, get behind the rebuild, get behind all of it. And if you don't go to games, you don't have a say in this. What's going on? Yeah, you're complaining about the Cronkies, Arteta, and everyone running the club. Yet you threw your season ticket away, trying to do it for clips, doing a backup dancer thing, trying to do a Soldier Boy. Do you know what I'm saying? Trying to sell when Soldier Boy is trying to sell them dodgy Xboxes and dodgy PlayStations, all for attention. And then when the attention's gone and the video's gone, oh yeah, you're forgotten about. What's going on now? You threw your season ticket away. You still going to games, or you still putting money in this process in this project that you're now calling out, or is this just temporary? You'll be back soon at the stadium. This is just heat of the moment. Keep going.
Year in, year out is the same fucking story. And it's the same fucking strict that will come out here and say, yeah, we're going to win the league. Yeah, we're going to, because I fucking believe. And year in,
believe then. Believe.
Year out, you lot tell me to chill and shut the fuck up. It's enough now. It's enough. Just, you know what, yeah? Chelsea, yeah, been telling us they're not in a title race. They've been telling us, yeah, there's no expectations. Just come out and tell us. Just come out at the beginning of the season. Just say what the fuck you expect from the season. This is not the season for titles. This is not the season for challenging. Let's just get used to it. We've covered it out. Another performance. What is this major setback for minor returns? Major setback from minority. I'm tired of it now. I'm tired of it now. All of you are cowards. All of you are cowards. You know it. Look in the mirror and say, you guys don't want it. You guys aren't ready. You guys fear success. Just come out and fucking say it, bruv.
Okay, so you're still going to the games? Are you still going to put money in their pockets? Are you still going to do that? Or what strict are we getting right now? You know what I'm saying? Been a long time. You shouldn't have dissed me. Now strict out. He's 50-50. Crunky's out. You shouldn't have dissed me. What about now? He's 50-50. What are you saying now, bro? What are you saying now? Man looking like R. Kelly's granddad right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Robert, calm down, Robert. Now you're killing me, man. You're killing me. You're killing me, man. The cowards. You're killing me, man. What's going on now? Huh? What's going on? Now you want to call it out? Cool. Let's. Bro, I'm gonna keep my eye on your channel, bro. Let's see how long you keep calling this out, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how long you keep calling this out, bro. Man, like Tech 9, you know. We're gonna see, innit? No worries. No worries. Keep going.
Because the other teams, the other fans are saying it. They're calling you man botless year in, year out. Just come out and say it, bro. We don't have the fight and we're a one-man team. I've never seen anything like it, bro. Odegaard comes on, can't even can't even pass. Odegaard can't even pass.
Wow. Wow. The creative spark. The creative spark, you know.
At some points, we got 3 holding midfielders. You're trying to win the game. 3 holding midfielders. Why?
Just the way we are, mate. Just the way we are. This is what you lot wanted, bruv. Why are you complaining? Let's keep going. We got more from Stricto. Don't worry. We got more clips, bruv. We got more clips because all the Filos that put that wanted to disrespect me and call me out and try and make it seem like I'm not a real fan or I don't know what's going on. No worries, bro. No worries. NorthsideLDN. I'm petty. Yeah. And the North remembers Filos that put that. The North remembers. Yeah. And it's going to be a long season, bruv. It's going to be a long season. Me cooking all of you lot. Long season. Rebenta the clip, bro. Let's go. Let's go.
January transfer windows open. Not a sniff of a player in. Not a sniff of a forward. Not a sniff of an attacking player. We're going to go and buy another defender. We're going to go and buy another goalkeeper. We're going to go and buy another fucking DM.
Versatility, mate. Versatility. Weren't you behind the versatility train? Weren't you behind the versatility train? What's the matter now? Now you're looking like young Buck when he got found out in the hotel room with a tranny. You know what I'm saying? It's looking crazy for you now. Now you're looking mad. What's going on? Who told you to go in the hotel with the tranny? What's going on? You explain to me. Now man looking like young Buck right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Man like Buck the world. Getting caught in that. You know what I'm saying? Crying on the phone to 50. It's looking crazy right now. You know what I mean? Transformers in that.
I'm telling you this now. Putting pressure on us. They win their game, they level on points. So if everyone's looking at us as the challengers, then you got to look at Forest. You take the lead. Just listen to this. You take the lead. It's not even like we were chasing the game. We take the lead in the first half. And we don't even go on to add to it. It was just negative, sideways football. Back to keeper. Keeper, back to defender. Back to keeper. It's enough. It's enough, bruv.
Car rentals.
Fucking stop. My phone ain't stopped ringing. But it's enough. Listen, I'll tell you, you gotta take this squarely on the chin. This is on you today.
Who the hell's calling this guy? Like, but really thinks he's that guy, you know? Who's calling you because Arsenal lost, bruv? Or Arsenal drew? Who really cares? You know what I'm saying? But real talk, continue though. I'm loving it, Stricto. Continue, bro. Continue. I'm loving this.
This is on you. Because no serious team, you would never see Liverpool. You would never see, well, I was going to say City. Yeah? Start Rodri at right back or full back. You'd never see that. You'd never see that. It's time they come out and just say, look, we're not in the title race. Then a brother like me will just chill back. I won't say nothing. We're not in the
Of course you won't say nothing. You can't say nothing because then you get fired by FTV. Of course you're not going to say nothing. This is why you're saving it for your channel. Of course you're not going to say nothing. Man said, yo, if the club just come out and say, yo, we're not going to win anything, I'll just sit back and a brother like me ain't going to say nothing. This is exactly why this club wins nothing. Because stupidos macacos da merda, like you, yeah, cornos de vaca, assim como você, is exactly the reason why this club don't do nothing. Because you know why? As soon as you hear, oh, we're not going to do, you man don't make, bro, you man are only loud when it's trust the process. What about when it's Arteta out or Conky out? You man don't want to get loud. Oh, just trust the process, just keep backing it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if we keep wasting season after season, go bottling trophy after trophy. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, bro. As long as you got your season ticket and you got your little gig at AFTV. No worries.
title race. I keep my mouth shut. I support this team. Give us our...
Why would you support this team if you're not happy with the direction of the club, the manager, the players, the scouting, the ownership? You're calling them all cowards. Why would you come out with, if they just tell me that all we're going to do is we're not going to challenge for a title this season, next season, I'll just go quiet and just support it. That is exactly the issue with this club. That is exactly the issue. Let me just VAR that. Let me just VAR that for everyone that didn't see that or didn't catch that. Look at what you just said.
Then a brother like me would never see that. It's time they come out and just say, look, we're not in the title race. Then a brother like me will just chill back. I won't say nothing. We're not in the title race. I keep my mouth shut. I support this team. Give us something. Give us something. Give us something. We deserve something. I'm not feeling entitled.
Nah, you don't deserve anything. You don't. And the fan base that think like you don't deserve anything. The fans that wanted to trust the process, didn't want to listen to other rivals, dismiss other fans that are calling this out because they've seen 20 years of this crap. You don't deserve it. We deserve it. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. But continue. Yeah. Apparently you would just get behind the team and back the team as long as the owners came out and said we're not winning anything. Wow. What standards? Great standards from you.
But we deserve something, bruv.
Crazy. But anyway, we're going to move along from Young Buck. We're going to move away from the B-Tech Kimbo Slice. Yeah, I'm saying. And we're going to move on to Don Robert. Of course, the Arsenal Tyler Perry, man like Don Robert looking like Madeir. Hello. Can anybody talk to the referees, please? Hello. It's not a clear foul. Hello. VAR. Hello. Of course, this Philo da Puta's going to come out with this. Of course, he's got to. Man's got to get paid. You know what I mean? The first thing that comes out of this guy's mouth, bro. Man like Lenny Henry. Man like the guy from Ready Steady Cook. Of course, the first thing is going to be the referees, bro. What about the team? What about this manager? What about the squad? What about the in-game management? What about players going behind him? What about the tactics? What about that? But no, of course, Don Robert has to turn into Medea. Hello, can anybody hear me? Hello, referees. Hello. I'm so sick of this rubbish, bro. This nutty professor looking through that book, bro. This guy is one of the biggest problems with this fan base because he sits there and always is the narrative. Whether it's VAR, referees, pundits, this, that. Oh, we never get decisions. Bro, I don't give a shit. Fuck the decision. Fuck the penalty. And look at some numa pukaria about the penalty, yeah? Did we do any pukaria in that game to look like we were trying to win that game more than 1-0? No, we didn't. We went up 1-0 and we were just chilling, bro. Sunbed settings, trying to get a tan. That's what we was doing, bro. That's what we was doing. Spring break settings, just chilling on the strip, doing nothing, just chilling. Post up with the man them doing nothing. And that is a problem. Everybody knows in the Premier League, 1-0 is a dangerous scoreline. What does Arsenal do? No, we think we're better than everybody else. We think our defense could just withstand anything, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And now look, we played for a 1-0. What is this guy talking about, bro? What is this guy talking about? I'm flipping fed up with the excuse. Oh, shut up, man. When do you ever criticize this manager? This is the thing, yeah? Man will criticize the job of VAR, the referees, the third officials, the pundits, the fans. When do you have this type of criticism for your manager? They've got a job to do. That's fine, yeah? They've got a job to do. Yeah, that's fine. Your manager has a job to do as well. yeah, which is get over the line. Your manager's had money to spend, has been able to have full control of this team even before he won anything. He was able to get rid of Ozil, Aubameyang, rebuild the squad, re-sign players that he wants, go in for players that he wants, regardless. Players that we liked, players that we didn't like, regardless. He's had the full backing. At what point you want to judge, yeah, VAR, you want to judge referees and all that? Fair enough, fine, cool, fine, that's fine. Have the same energy for the person that actually is employed by our football club, which is our manager, Mikel Arteta. What's up with this game management? Why are we dropping points this season against teams that we should be able to blitz or win easily in phase 5? When do you judge his job as a manager the same way you judge other people's jobs, as in referees and FA and everything else? Why don't you ever have that same standard and criticism for his job? Because last time I checked, the referee, VAR, the pundits, all of these ex-players, they're not employees of Arsenal Football Club, are terrorists. What about the fucking players? Because they're also employed by the football club. Why don't we actually criticize the people that are actually employed by this club and financially gain from this club to actually win us something? How come it's everybody else that doesn't actually work for Arsenal? Does the referee the game with the Arsenal badge? Does he? No, he doesn't. I'm tired of this rubbish, bro. I'm actually sick and tired of this rubbish, bro. You're talking about referee decisions. Man United, some Man United fans didn't think that was a penalty that was given to them against Liverpool, for Liverpool to get that penalty, yeah? Were you in outrage talking about, oh, I can't believe Man United got a penalty given to them? That's a disgrace. Referees are a disgrace. VAR's a disgrace. They shouldn't have got a penalty. No, you don't. You know why? Because you don't care. Don't talk about equality. Don't talk about refereing. You don't give a shit. You only care about it when it applies to Arsenal. You don't care about fairness in the game. All you care about is this narrative and to keep this manager in the job. So fill that puta, bro. I'm tired of this rubbish. You man never come out and start talking about, make a video about, oh, this refereeing decision gone against Chelsea or Liverpool, this and that. Shut up, man. This disingenuous filusta puta. Up next, we've got Piers Morgan's sperm donation son in flipping Rory talks rubbish. Let's go.
Actually comes off Saliba's head before he makes contact with Pedro. It comes off the top of his head. This is just a scandal. And the thing is, even if it hadn't come off Saliba's head, even if there was no contact on the ball, it's never a penalty. You've never seen a penalty for a clash of heads like that ever in your life, and you never will again. And how many times do Arsenal have to go through this? A decision that you've never seen before happens, and people go, oh, that's unusual. No, well, I'm not sure I've ever seen that before, but, well, it might be right, actually. It might be right, actually. And then you'll never see it again. I'm sick of it. It's pointless. It's absolutely pointless. And we might not have deserved to win that game today. We didn't deserve to win the game on our performance. But sometimes games like that happen. Oh,
so how many games like that are we expecting to go for us? How many games? Because you guys have, nearly all the time complain about referees every time we drop points. So how many games should we get given? How many games? Oh, we didn't deserve to win the game. That's the point. You create your own luck in football. You're not going to get every decision go for you. You're going to get some decisions go against you. So you need to do your bit in making sure that you finish your chances. And to be completely honest, yeah, man, keep talking about this poopery of this decision, yeah. First of all, you headbutted the player. You headbutted the player. It's the same way when a player goes into a tackle with high studs, wins the ball, and then clatters the player. What does he get? A foul given for dangerous play. Same thing. You've just headbutted the player. So it could be considered as dangerous play. He could have got a concussion. Bro, I'm not hearing none of this rubbish, bro. What did we do within 90 minutes that we could control? What did we do to win the game? Because I tell you what, I saw Jorginho giving the ball away and they were in a counter-attack. Saliba on his ass, Gabriel all over the place, and they just hit it wide. I saw a cross in the box, nobody marking, and they headed it wide. We could have conceded. We could have lost this game. Stop using the referees as an excuse. Within the game, it was rubbish, bro. Absolutely rubbish. Estou cansado dessa merda, bro. Rubbish. Rubbish. It's always looking at, oh, look at this decision. Our defending wasn't great. There was about 2 or 3 opportunities. If Brighton had better finishers, they would have scored and we lose that game. It's got nothing to do with the referee. It's got to do with our defending. The fact that we couldn't transition with the ball. Jorginho giving the ball away. Mika Moreno giving the ball away. Players looking horrendous going forward. Who's that down to? No, but we're going to look at, oh, look at the referee decisions. Fuck off, man. I'm tired of this guy, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of this swamp-looking, Peter Griffin-looking Phil da puta, bro. I'm tired of this Peter Griffin-looking scavenger, London Underground-looking tramp talking pucaria, bro. This blame is on the owners and the club and the players. Stop talking shit about VAR, bro. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. It's always somebody else's fault, bro. Move this fucking pot-belly Peter Griffin off my screen. Tired of it.
Ultimately, we win that game 1-0 if the most disgusting penalty call you've ever seen doesn't get given. And the biggest issue is the amount of people that will try and justify that and say, yeah, I think that's a penalty. I think that's a penalty. Despite the fact that there are clashes of heads all the time. The amount of times you see someone go up for a header, they win the header. It might be saved, it might go over the bar. And someone else hits them in the head with their head. Because you can't avoid it when you're going for a header. But people will try and justify this and go, no, I think that's a penalty. I think that's a penalty. And that's why the refereeing never improves. It's just disgusting.
And that's why Arsenal never improved. Because of people like you. People like you, bro. Looking like a swamp. Looking like a sewage rat. Talking absolute rubbish, bro. I'm actually tired of it, bro. Always looking at an excuse. This guy weekly makes an excuse. Yeah, in a video. Every time we drop points. Every fucking time. There's always an excuse about referees. VAR, officiate. Shut up, man. Let's move on, bro. Let's move on. We got one of the guys from Sesame Street up next.
I'm so sorry, yeah, to the Arsenal fans that are still backing my man, but I can't help it. But this season, there's just been too much question marks on my man's head, bro. Too much question marks, because I'm just looking at Arne Slot and I'm just thinking, how? How can that brother go into a Liverpool team that Arsenal were better than last season, bro? Let's keep it a buck. Arsenal were better than Liverpool last season, bro. That Liverpool team signed no one. Chiesa, and that was it, fam. And in these times, man, don't even play. So they pretty much signed no one. We signed some reinforcements and them things that you're telling me what? They're flying away with the league now. Is that what you're telling me? And I just can't help but have question marks for my man now, fam. I don't give a damn. And listen, no, it's one of them seasons where everyone's dead. Everyone's dead apart from one team, and that one team, Liverpool. It's one of them ones. The same thing happened in the Leicester season. It's just one of them ones. Everyone's dead apart from one team, bro. Everyone's inconsistent, should I say. And it's just annoying, bro. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, true say it's a luck of the draw. You know, Saka gets injured and whatnot. But then even that Saka injury, did you put too much pressure on my man? How come you didn't get another right winger that you actually liked? But you didn't like flipping Sterling, bro. Panic buy. How come you didn't get someone to rest my...
It's only this club that has fans that go up on social media with this Bally looking like he's about to take part in a dominatrix video where he's about to get pegged and ran a train through. Maybe he's gonna get ran a train through from Diddy. Maybe he's one of the Diddy victims. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was in there with Meek Mills and Diddy and that. Do you know what I'm saying? But this guy looks like he's ready for a Diddy party and he's got a bottle of flipping Johnson's & Johnson's baby oil right next to him. What the fuck? Bro, you're gonna talk. Yeah, show your fucking face, bro. What is up with this book and about broski? We gotta talk about the team now, broski. Cala boca, bro. After all this twerking, bro, man looking like he's gonna get pegged. Man looking like he's gonna get chained up, bro. Man's gonna get chained up in the dungeon, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? In Westeros, man looking like he's gonna get chained up in Westeros and go for a dominatrix flipping video. Do you know what I mean? One of them X-rated ones on P-Hub. And get dominatrix done. What is going on with this fan base, bro? Oh my, bro, I ain't even gonna dissect what this guy's talking about, bro, because this is looking crazy, bro. Looking absolutely crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Let's just move on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on to let's get on to the Canadian Tyler the Creator, man like your gal, man like Dobby from Harry Potter. Let's go.
Arsenal won, Brighton won, and we dropped more points. Once again in the Premier League, we dropped more points. Oh my God, my head is hot right now. Anthony Taylor was Brighton's man of the match today. They could not break us down. They could not score anything against us. They were not going to get anything from this game. Even though our performance was not amazing overall, Brighton were not doing shit. But Anthony Taylor gives this as a penalty. He says Saliba headbutted João Pedro and stopped him from playing on. Even though they're both going for 50-50 trying to go for the ball. When have you ever seen in your entire life a Premier League referee giving this as a foul, went as a penalty, for God's sakes? We've seen Premier League referees say that Doku kicking McAllister in the chest was fair play. They were both going for the ball. But two players going for the ball that's in the air, literally head height, they're saying, oh, because he hit him, oh, it's a penalty. And the only reason why Arteta subbed off Ethan in the first half after he scored his wonderful goal is because they gave him a silly yellow card for time wasting. They care more about time wasting than they do player safety. And people are going to now scapegoat Martinelli. It wasn't Martinelli's fault that Anthony Taylor gave a stupid, wild decision. Why do wild decisions only happen against Arsenal? Today's two.
Well, wild decisions don't only just happen against Arsenal, because then you just talk about the docu challenge on the Liverpool player. So that's not just that's not just something that happens against Arsenal. Also, what about the penalty for Liverpool the other day? A lot of Man United fans weren't happy about that. So is that not a decision that went against Man United? Bro, this narrative is jarring, bro. It's absolutely jarring. But trust me, Egal, I've got the clips, bro. I've got the clips. 1 second, family. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. 1 second. Right, big up, man. Them. We are here. We are here. But yeah. As I was saying, I'm not hearing any of the excuses, bro. These men love comfortable excuses, bro. The uncomfortable conversation is how is it that we was in that situation? Oh yeah, because we ain't done enough. Anyway, we've got Keenan and Kel up next. Another one making excuses, blaming referees. This is what they do, bro. They see what's most popular on Twitter, what's getting you the most traction. And the narrative is it's the referees against us, as always. Let's get up, man like Keenan and Kel with his orange soda teeth and plucking between his teeth. Let's go. Let's run the clip. Let's go.
Stinks, bro. Flipping stinks. One went at the Amex Stadium to a flipping accidental headbutt that's never been given as a penalty before. I want to crash out so bad, fam. That's 3 points missed out because the referee wants to flipping make himself the main man. When has a headbutt ever been given as a penalty before? An accidental one, even at that. It's not like Saliba bashed into Joao Pedro's head, bro. You can clearly see he was going for the ball, fam. We were supposed to celebrate this man's goal today. We were supposed to celebrate Ethan Winery today. Second Premier League start with a goal. And no, the ref has other plans. Just wants to ruin it for everybody. I'm not going to sit here and say that we had the best game in the world and Brighton just got a lucky point. Because we weren't creating a lot, fam. Other than that Winery goal and the set pieces that we were creating off from, fam. What chances did we have, bro? All those times we were getting into the box and it was just falling to no one, fam. Because, fam, if we had Isak like he was scoring goals today, oh my days, we would have won this game easily.
So who's to blame for that? Man's here talking. What are you chatting about? Yeah, who's to blame for that? Man sitting there looking like Troy Ave, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Troy Ave when he got sent to prison. At the end of the day, who's to blame that we don't have Isak? Who's to blame we ain't got a striker, bro? Bro, I swear down, someone get this guy some Colgate and get him some teeth floss and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Get him some Colgate and some Wrigley's Extra, bro. I'm tired of this guy waffling.
By far, fam, Isak, please, bro. Tell me this attack shakes you, bro. Shakes you in your boots, bro. You're quaking, fam. You don't. Arteta, we need a flipping winger as soon as possible, bro. And I'm talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow. That stinks, bro.
I don't even know what to say anymore about this fan base, man. I actually don't even know what else to say about this fan base, bro. Let's just move on, bro. Man talking like, what are we gonna do in the transfer window? Why are you talking like Shaggy, bro? Fala direito, seu panleiro da merda. Você é panleiro? Você é gay? Fala direito, pá. For this, these man, I swear down. The next one, bro. We got Pot Belly Babs up next, bruv. We got Pot Belly Babs, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand, bro. Why these men talking like they're Shaggy, bro? You know what I mean? What's going on, bro? Look, we get a striker, bro. For this. That's how, bro, these men need to get laid, bro. These men, I'm telling you, these men, yeah, these men have come from their undateables, yeah, to support this football club. That's where they come through, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Actually, bro, I'm tired of this, man. Anyway, let's get into Pop Belly Babs. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Pop Belly Babs is saying. Pop Smoke, you know what I'm saying? If Pop Smoke and B.I.G., if Pop Smoke and Rikishi had a son, it'd be looking like Pop Belly Babs. Let's go.
Result from Brighton 1, Arsenal 1. 1. Refereeing robbery. Not only did Saliba touch the ball before touching Pedro, but how many times have we seen similar scenarios not get punished? Anthony Gordon literally broke his nose today and no penalty was given. From red cards kicking the ball away to penalties for clash of heads. Why is it always Arsenal getting the unprecedented decisions? 2.
Why is it always Arsenal getting the unprecedented excuses? Bro, Yeah? Get your mouth out of Arteta's nuts, bro, about why is it always us that get the unprecedented decisions, bro. I don't see you calling out decisions when it's against other teams, bro. Shut up, man. Anyway, let's continue, bro. Let's continue, bro.
Hopeless attack. You can't control the referee, but you can control the quality of your attack. As soon as...
Oh, really? You can't control the referee, but you can control the quality of your attack. Okay, cool. So why did you call out this manager? Why did you call out this manager? Why are you not calling out this manager then? Because he's in control of the transfers. We ain't got a sporting director no more. So why are you not getting why are you not calling out this manager? Yeah, I'm saying this margin boo looking, Snorlax looking, unibrow, feel that puta talking rubbish.
As we conceded, we never looked like scoring. Moving the ball at the pace of a snail, a real lack of urgency. 3. Injured FC. No Saka, no Havertz, no Timber. White, Sterling and Tomiyasu all still injured. Odegaard only fit enough to be on the bench. In the most competitive league in the world, replacing that level of quality is near impossible. 4. The shining light. Ethan Nwaneri becoming the first ever...
The shining light. The shining light is a project, is a phase 1 player. Is a project youth player after being in phase 5. The shining light. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Continue though.
Also player to score 2 Premier League goals before turning 18. 5 goals and 5 starts. Arteta has confirmed he was only taken off for half-time due to a muscular issue. 5. Sign some players. 7 draws this season, points dropped in 9 different games. With 40 points after 20 games, 5 points behind Liverpool, who don't look like slowing down. But with the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup and Champions League all still left to play for. Only £70 million was spent in the summer. Not a single bit on our attack. Whether it's Cunha or Mamouche, expensive or not, to ensure any level of success this season, Arsenal need a new attacker.
Really. Let's go back into your channel, Philo da Puta. You ain't gonna get away with it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get away with it, bro. I'll start cooking you when you start going and would you join up for Fat Fighters? Let me go into this. Hold on, where is it? Let me go into your channel. Oh, so we need to go get some strikers to win the league to have any chance. Okay, cool. Let me go into here. He is. Let's go into videos. Let's have a look at his channel. Yeah, because this guy is the biggest gaslighting prick I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Right, let's share the screen. Share screen. You're saying that, oh, we need to go out there and adjust the transfer window. Well, you told us that Sterling and these men that we brought in were the answer. So why are you changing your mind now? I thought we already had a 10 out of 10 window. Almost like you were lying through your teeth. Right, everyone can see that? Cool, right. Here we go. Welcome. Yeah, I'm saying to Rikishi's channel. Right. Let's go down. Do you know what I'm saying? Where is it? Well, what was you saying about these transfers? Hold on. Why Arsenal's midfield is about to explode with a picture of Miko Moreno. He's been shit the whole time he's been here. Yeah, but now you're saying that we need to go out there. I thought it was the answer. Arsenal are cooking something special. Really? What are we cooking that is special? We're not going to win the league this season. So what are we cooking that special? Arsenal's future could be changing. Cool. Why Arsenal's new tactical evolution is exciting. How's it exciting? We're about to be 11 points behind Liverpool, a team that you didn't put in as being one of the challenges for the league this season. Arsenal's secret reason behind signing Raheem Sterling. Well, why are you saying that we need more signings? You're saying that Miko Moreno, what did you say? Our midfield is about to explode. The only thing exploding is when you think about this manager, you're exploding in your pants. You know what I'm saying? Having wet dreams because you definitely ain't getting laid. You feel that puta. But let's continue. That's probably why you're so excited about these players. But anyway, let's keep going. What else did he say? Why Arsenal signing Miko Moreno is perfect. Really? What else? Kingsley Coman loan transfer to Arsenal. Well, that didn't happen. Gyökeres £60 million transfer to Arsenal. That didn't happen. Looks like you're clickbaiting. My G. What happened? The secret reason behind signing Calafiori. Really, he got cooked 20,000 times against Brighton. He was shit. All these players are gassing up, bro. All to just be deep throating this manager, bro. Man loves a Spanish chorizo. I'm telling you, bro. This guy loves a Spanish chorizo, bro. You know what I mean? As much as he loves a McDonald's and a Burger King drive-thru. Do you know what I'm saying? Getting himself a Big Mac. Arsenal's first summer 2024 agreement. Yeah? Okay. With Eze, did he come to Arsenal? Arsenal's transfer agreement. Arsenal sign a new forward. Yeah? This guy chatting rubbish. Arsenal going to go get Onana. Man's confirming shit like things are going to happen. Why Arsenal's attack is about to change. Well, we didn't get Isak. and you was happy with Sterling and Mikel Moreno. This guy chats absolute bollocks, bro. This is why I don't listen to this guy, bro. Chatting absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. You told us we had a 10 out of 10 transfer window. What's going on now? What's going on now, bro? This guy loves Spanish men, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Mikel Moreno, Arteta, bro. This guy, I'm telling you, he'd love to do a little, do you know what I mean, cheeky video on that. What are you chatting about? Every video is our midfield is gonna explode. It's incredible, our attack. Sterling's gonna unlock our attack. Our midfield is about to explode. Shut up about explode, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You explode in your pants when you get chips and gravy from KFC. What are you talking about? You feel that puta talking rubbish. Tired of it, man. Tired of these guys, bro. Tired of these wafflers chatting absolute rubbish about our attack's gonna explode. Chatting absolute rubbish. Anyway, let's run this clip.
The fact is we've had 4 unnecessarily controversial decisions this season, and so then we end up having to talk about them.
Are Arsenal fans right to consistently complain about the referees, or are they just making excuses? Tell me what you think. Because in my opinion, whilst Arsenal fans do seem to complain a lot, what Rory said there was true. I make him right. They've been on the wrong end of 4 refereeing decisions which could have gone either way and were probably quite harsh. But that is not the reason they're not going to win the league. That's not the reason. The reason why Arsenal won't win the league this season is a poor summer transfer window where they failed to address the lack of quality depth in attack. And tweets like this are just a joke, by the way. No new thing. He has a massive influence on the Arsenal fan base on Twitter. A massive influence. And he genuinely believes that the David Coote video has sealed Liverpool the title. The David Coote video. Not the fact that Arsenal drew 0-0 to Everton, fair and square. Lost 1-0 to Newcastle, fair and square. Not the fact that when Saka gets injured, they have to turn to a 17-year-old, not even playing in his position. No, it was the David Coote video. Arsenal have been unlucky with refereeing decisions this season. They have, I'll be honest. But this is ridiculous, and the reason why Arsenal won't win the league is a lack of quality depth in attack.
It's not hard to see. You know what I mean? It's not hard to see exactly why we're in this position. But this fan base will always look at the referees. They'll always turn to the referees and turn to refereeing decision. It's absolutely pathetic, bruv. Absolutely pathetic, bruv. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Why do we have so many new... Bro, this is what they think they have to do to be popular. They're scared to tell the truth because they're scared of being disliked. When you look at someone like Babs, yeah, and this is the thing, yeah, I don't really care, yeah. I don't really care. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, people can... You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. I don't really care about popularity, but I can see that they're chasing popularity. You know why? I can tell when someone's never been popular, never really had friends, and they're searching for it. You know what I mean? And that's what they're doing, bro. They're using the club to have the popularity they never had in their social life. And the thing is, fuck popularity, bro. Just be yourself, and the people that care about you and the people that ride with you, they ride with you, and that's what it is. But these men are chasing popularity. They're chasing clout. They're chasing to be liked. Fuck all of that, bro. Who cares? I'm going to talk the way I want to talk, and look at something new, bro. I speak from the heart. I speak from what I see, and my eyes don't lie to me. And when I see that this club ain't moving correctly, I'm going to call it out. When I see that this club is moving backwards, I'll call it out. I ain't looking to be a popularity. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. But these men are seeking that. Do you know why? Because they never had it. It's like a man that never got pussy, and then he wins £1 million, and now all of a sudden, man's getting this girl, that girl. Do you know why? Because he never got women before. That's why he'll get finessed out of his money. It's the same with these top gooners. They never had a social life. They never had a girl. They never was that guy. And now all of a sudden, this club gives them some way to have that social. Oh, look, oh, people are giving me that, you know, that thumbs up. Like, oh, I'm that guy. You're not that guy. And I'm going to keep cooking you and show you why you're not that guy, because you're a fraud. You don't care about the betterment of this football club. You don't care about this club winning. You don't care about Arsenal being successful. You care about your own self. You care about your bank account. You care about your, you know, looking like, oh, look at the many followers I've got on social media. That's what you care about, bro. You don't care about this club being successful. You don't care about this club being successful. And this is what these guys are like, bro. And I'm tired of it. I'm absolutely tired of it. And if they hate me, guess what? I don't give a shit. I'm out here in Colombia, Cali, and I'm having a great time. I could not care less, bro. I could not care less. I'm not scared to be disliked. And I don't mind being liked. Everybody likes to be liked, but at the end of the day, I'm not bending my standards because some people don't like to hear the truth. Because you know what? In life, the truth will always smack you in the face. And there's been 20 years of this club and this fan base being smacked back to life, back to reality. And these maricas that made that still want to talk as if, oh, you're just being negative and oh, you're just being this, you're just being that. No, I've seen 20 years of it. This is why I don't flip-flop. This is why you can't make videos of me the way I make videos of you, because you can't clip me up because I keep to the same standard. This club better win a major honor this season. Don't get some new porcaria. And if we don't, sack Arteta, sack the Cronky, bro. Get rid of the whole lot, bro. Get rid of the whole lot. I don't care, bro. I do not care. Absolute jokers, bro. Absolute jokers. Blaming referees, blaming this, blaming that. Shut up, man. I'm tired of it, bro. Tired of it. Always looking at excuses, bro. Look at ourselves. We have not done enough, and this fan base allow us to not do enough. Is this fan base pushing for this club to go get a striker? Probably not. If we don't get a striker, we just couldn't find the quality. We just couldn't find the players. We'll just go with whatever we have. That's what they like. We'll just go with whatever we have, bro. That's what it's like at this football club. So I'm actually tired of it, bro. That's why I lost it the other day. Wasting money to get a hotel room to watch this crap. Nonsense, bro. Absolute nonsense. But anyway, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. These men are going to realize with me, you ain't going to beat me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this cussing thing, trust me. You're lucky I'm on holiday as well. Because trust me, I'd be way angry if I was back at home. Luckily, I'm in beautiful Colombia. It's boiling hot. It's nice. It's vibes. Otherwise, these men would have got cussed even more. These men are lucky. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All right, cool. You're going to pass on that. As I was saying, right, we're going to get, the link is out there. We're going to get Macy and Devante on. Yes, I swear down. You ready? Let me hide you from Top Gooners because they'll get excited. They'll get excited. They've never seen women before. Do you know what I'm saying? They get a bit excited. They might explode in their pants and that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're back. You know what I'm saying? But listen, big up, man. What are you, man, telling me, bro?
Yeah, big up Northside.
Yo, I'll let Macy talk first. You know, he always like the quiet one. Let him talk first.
Well, I'm not gonna scream like I did before because when I did, my family caught me. So I'm not gonna like be too screamy and shouty. But I will say that these fans who are just basically like blaming the referees and PGMOL, they're just a bunch of cowards because they just don't care about the standards of Arsenal. They just want to peddle all the crap out. And Julian, Babs, and Rory, you're not real Arsenal fans. You're just fans that are basically happy with mediocrity at this football club. Because if you really cared about Arsenal, then you should not be blaming the referee. I mean, Anthony Taylor. I mean, I don't know much about Taylor, but I know he refereed a lot of our games in the past. He refereed an FA Cup final, and I praise him for that. But the way that these fans keep blaming Taylor for what happened against Brighton, look, a penalty is a penalty. I don't care if any of you think that it wasn't a penalty. I can see it with my own eyes. Saliba, what he did was wrong, and he should be ashamed of himself. And I knew that Brighton would score because they were up for that game, because their tails were up and they knew exactly on how to punish us, because this is what happens when we don't get gassed up with this team, because we know the kind of performance our Arsenal play, because the win against Ipswich, that is gone, and the win against Brentford too. So don't expect us to beat Newcastle, because you see the kind of form they're on. They pulverized Manchester United in the final game of 24. And I hope that if they beat us in the League Cup, these top gooners are still going to cry that, oh, but the referee and all this stuff. I want you top gooners to suffer, because all you do, you're just happy with mediocrity. And when Newcastle do knock us out of the League Cup, then you can come back to the conclusion, and then you can apologize to us, and you can get on your knees and say, oh, you're always right. We should never have cussed you or criticized you. You don't deserve to be apologized, you frauds.
I hear it, man. I hear it. Let's ask Jay, because Jay, obviously, big up Jay. You're a Spurs fan. I don't know if you watched the Arsenal game. If you did watch the Arsenal game, what did you make of it, bro? Arsenal Brighton.
Paella Pulis at his finest, man. Them. It's dark, bro. Listen, yeah, I told all the Arsenal fans, bro. You see this whole but we've developed this pragmatic style, and you know we're more defensive now. bro, you lot stink. And you know what? Brighton should have come away from that game with 3 points. Brighton should have come away from that game with 3 points. I don't care what no one says. It's a penalty. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a penalty, bro. You get me? Arsenal fans out here blaming everyone but their manager, bro. You know what I'm saying? And everyone that's... Northside, I'm feeling like you right now. You know what I'm saying? Everyone that's Arteta out, now I'm Arteta in. You get me? Everyone that's Ange in, as soon as they want him out, now I'm Arteta. Now I'm Ange in, bro. Real talk, bro. I understand how you lot feel, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do no business in the transfer window. You man are linked to defenders and goalkeepers and all of this nonsense. Like, what's all that about, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Arteta has failed, and he knows he has failed, which is exactly why he is playing the way he's playing. Because 2 straight seasons, he tried to do something different. He tried to do we're gonna be the big champagne side of the Premier League. You bottled it. Just like a champagne bottle, you bottled it, lad. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And now it looks like he's trying to keep a job. The way you lot be playing for these 1-0 wins and these 1-1 draws and that, it looks like he's trying to stay in a job, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And look, in terms of that Arsenal-Brighton game, I kind of feel bad for Brighton, man. I kind of feel bad for Brighton because I'm sure, that they probably was expecting Arsenal to come and put up a challenge, bro. Do you know what I mean? If I was them Brighton players, but I'd be pissed off going back into that dressing room. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that, bro? What are we playing against, man? And you know what, I do feel sorry. As much as I hate your club, right? Guys like Macy, bro at the top, Devontae, Northside, Lee, guys like you, I do feel sorry for guys like you, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you've been calling this crap out for a long time. I've been watching Northside since he had 2,000 subs, you get me? Man, I've been calling this shit out for a long time, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And everyone that wants to flip-flop now and everyone that wants to turn and say they're Arteta out, why? Just back your manager, bro. Back your manager. He's your manager, right? It's a process. Back him.
Well, do you know what? The ones that weren't disrespectful, I can accept it and be like, all right, cool. Everybody can get it wrong, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody can get it wrong. The thing is, they were cocky, arrogant, disrespectful with it. Last year, I was on so many channels debating Arsenal fans. Every single time I went on the show, it'd be mainly me by myself, that is Arteta out, negative, you're a fake fan. The rest of them are Arteta ins, I'd sit there and people can go back, do your Googles. I would sit there, let them talk. I know I got a big mouth, pause. So I was like, yo, let them talk, innit? And then I'll come back whatever they say, innit? Because I don't agree with what they say. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah. Let me just sit there. They will talk. I wouldn't interrupt. As soon as I would talk, boom, they would start. I'm like, bro, let me talk, innit? Let me talk. I let you talk. Let me talk, innit? Let me land my point. I let you land your point. Let me land my point. I didn't agree with anything you said. And you was waffling for 30 minutes, bro. I don't even know what you was waffling about. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, they will do that because they don't want to ever accept that they're wrong, bro. And this is the problem. Now that they want to flip-flop, fuck you. Fuck you. You didn't want to listen to me when I was on other channels. And then they want to, why is he here? You know what? I fucked off most of those channels. I said, I don't want to be on those channels. You know why? Because I hate the disrespect. If man want to be talking about Arteta's great, when I'm telling you why he's not great, man don't want to listen, cool. Now you want to flip-flop, fuck you. I'm not hearing it, bro. I'm sick and tired of it. These men don't want to, and it doesn't just happen to me, it happens to Lee. And the thing is, the more you call it out, the more you'll see it within your fan base. As soon as you talk the truth, they start shutting you down. Oh, you're being nigga, when you complain. It's like, bro, why are you so insecure to let me land my point? Why? Because you know you can't combat what I'm saying, because everything you're talking about is hopium. Everything I'm talking about is factual. We have not factually won the league for 20 years. Facts. We have spent money, back this manager, not won anything. Facts. This manager's had his players and not achieved. Facts. Everything they tell me, oh, but give it process, give it time. Oh, but if you can see what he's building, I can't see what he's building now. I can't see what he's building. You look at that Brighton performance. Somebody explain to me, I said this in my match reaction, explain to me what we are witnessing, because I cannot explain it. You may not like Angeball, but there's times where you can at least explain it. But you can explain what you don't like. I can't even say that with Arteta anymore. I do not know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. We're not transitioning properly. We're not attacking properly. We're not playing patterns of play. There's no consistency to the lineup. There's no consistency to the way that we play. And people say about injuries. Well, then why don't we go and get players that this manager actually believes in then? Because you brought these players. You brought these players. Zinchenko's here because of you. If you don't trust him, why did you bring him here? Why did you bring him? This ain't a team that you've just inherited, bro. You know what I mean? Like with Ange to a degree, and I'm not even defending Ange. It's not a team that he's created. A lot of it has been, a big portion of it has been a team that he's also inherited. But yes, he's added to it. But guess what? When you bring a player in, you have to justify bringing that player in. Otherwise, why did you spend that money in the first place? And why should the club trust you?
Northside, my thing is as well, yeah, is that everyone will sit there and say, oh, but our bench is weak. The job of a coach is to get the best out of the players that he has. Do you understand what I'm saying? Is to get the best. And I've been locked in the whole stream. I'm hearing guys talk about the runs. And I've got the same problem at my club. Everyone's talking about this bug that's going on. Listen, since when were footballers treated like princesses, blood? Bro, everyone here has played Sunday League at some point. There's been times, yeah, where you wake up with the flu, but you still go out and play in the cold on an uneven pitch, on a muddy pitch with the flu, blood. You get me? These players get paid millions of pounds a year. Millions of pounds a year. Don't come and I kind of feel this is what I'm saying. Like a lot of this is tied to my own club's problems, but I'm starting to feel like Arsenal and Tottenham are just becoming interlinked because the fans are starting to think the same. The fans are starting to think the same. You cannot sit there and tell me that because a couple of our players had a stomach bug, we could not go out there and put on a performance that is, you know, that will impress the fans. And I'm not even saying be entertained, but go out there with some intent to win. Arteta's going into games, yeah, and it don't even look like there's any intent to win. It just looks like he's going through the motions. It looks like he's reached the peak and he's trying to push through a ceiling you can't break through it, blood. If anyone's played Minecraft, you know when you get to bedrock, you can't dig any further, blood. That is exactly what Arteta's doing.
Bro, every step of the phase, yeah. Sorry to cut you up, Jay. Yeah?
No, of course.
Every step of the phase, we have not achieved. We were supposed to win the league in phase 4. We've now moved it to phase 5 and we're not going to win it. That is something that they promised. It's not happening. Start of this whole process, they said it's Project Youth. We started with Project Youth, got rid of Nketiah, got rid of ESR, get rid of not giving Marquinhos a chance, not giving Lokonga a chance, even though a lot of these players I don't rate, yeah, this is what they sell to us. But then they flip-flop back on it. Phase 4? Oh, no, it's about phase 5. No. It's not about winning the season in phase 4. It's about winning it in phase 5. Arguably, maybe phase 6 if we don't win it this season. Project Youth? Oh, don't forget about Project Youth. We went and signed Sterling. We went and signed Havertz. We went and signed Mika Moreno. We went and signed all these players, but it's Project Youth here. Then they're telling us, oh, it's a project that everybody wants to be a part of. We get rid of Edu. Well, Edu leaves, and we've not replaced him. And it looks like we're going to try to get a sporting director within house. Why? If this sporting director within house is so great, why don't we have him instead of Edu then? If he's that great, why don't other teams want him? Why is he not a sporting director at another team? Why are we doing that? Okay, cool. So we're doing that. Okay. Then they tell us, oh, we're getting Champions League football, get world-class players. Where's the world-class players? Because Mika Moreno ain't world-class. And Calafiori 100% ain't world-class either. So where's that? But you might be telling us all this stuff, bro. Then you're telling us, oh, yeah, but this is the season. And then they say, oh, when Klopp falls off or leaves, when Klopp leaves, we are in the best position to go out there and win the league. Well, he's falling off this season. He's falling off this season. I don't believe he's going to win the league. I thought of it at the start of the season. It is what it is. I was wrong in that. But guess what? Have we capitalized? Liverpool dropped points to Man United. Have we capitalized? Oh, no, we haven't. I thought there was no one better out there. I thought we were the team. This is what they kept telling us. Northside, wait, because when Pep leaves or he falls off, Arteta is the next best manager. How is the next best manager behind Liverpool? How?
Exactly. You know what, yeah? Before, obviously, I don't want to, it's an Arsenal show, I don't want to talk too much, but I said this before, yeah? You see, let me explain to you how phases work. When Klopp came in, phase 1, get us into the Champions League and maybe win us a cup. Cool. Phase 2, go for the cups. What did Liverpool do in the second season? What did they do in the second season? They won something. Phase 3, what happens? They win the Champions League. Phase 4, they go for the Premier League. This is how you build a winning mentality at your football club. And you might be thinking, he's a Tottenham fan. What does he know about winning mentality? Listen, I'm a football fan. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a football fan. And in all realms of sports, when you bring someone in that's supposed to lead you to success, you're supposed to see what the building blocks actually are. And Macy and Devontae, I don't know if you lot will agree with me, but can you lot actually see what the building blocks are, bro?
No, and the thing is, what you said, you don't actually have to be a genius to see like what face is supposed to like look like. For example, I'm gonna use Ajax, right? My club. Ajax right now are in phase one because we have a new manager. We still have Deadwood from 2 seasons ago. We're trying to get rid of that and build slowly back up to where we contend for titles again. So this season, we know we're not going to win a title because PSV has a better team. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to settle for second place because that's guaranteed Champions League. So that also brings the money in. Then we know that when the next season starts, we're probably going to contend for the title again. That's actually a phase. What Arsenal has been doing since Arteta came in, they don't even know what their plan is. Actually, they got him. They didn't know what to expect. Like let's be honest. If he didn't win the Champions League, it's been said before. If he didn't Champions League, I mean the FA Cup. Sorry, if he didn't win that, he probably would have been fired because we were 8th. Like if he didn't win that, he'll probably be fired, and then somebody else had to come in. So they basically shoot their shot with, you know what, we're gonna give Arteta a chance. Let's see how it goes, and it went far beyond what they expected, basically. But they have no plan actually, or else years ago we would have probably like did much better than let's say the season where we finally contended for a title, which was 3 seasons later. Because the season after the FA Cup, we got 8th again. And then we fumbled 4th spot to Tottenham. So actually, it's like they have no clue. To be honest, you can't see they have no clue. They say phases and stuff, but they're not building towards something. They just like riding their luck. And this season, the luck has ran out because you see injuries, dropping points too quickly. The summer transfer window, Calafiori, Sterling, and Merino. The worst transfer window in Arsenal history. They're just riding the luck simply because, basically because of what we did this 2 seasons before, like contending with City, and we were close to like just this close to winning the title. So it was like, okay, we're just gonna keep continuing off of that luck. We're gonna ride our luck, but you can't go on without a plan. At some point, it's gonna drop down, and you see this season everything is all falling down. It's all falling down.
And bro, you know what? You make a really good point. You know what this reminds me of, right? You see you guys this season where you was 8 points clear and you ended up letting it slip, right? When we had Poch, we got to a Champions League final. And the summer after that, what did our owners do? They didn't bring in any world-class players. They didn't bring in anyone to bolster the quality of the starting 11, not the bench. Because what fans don't understand is when you sign bench players, you cannot then complain that these bench players are not good enough because they are bench players. You can't complain that they're not good enough to crack into the starting 11 because they are bench players. And the problem is you haven't signed that season where you lot bottled the 8-point lead. That should have been the season where your owner said, you know what? We're back in Europe now. We're going to go out and we're going to bring in some serious talent that's going to push the first team players onto the bench. That is what Man City do. That's what Madrid do. That's what Bayern Munich do. That's what every club in the world does.
But instead we got Kai Havertz.
Exactly.
We got Kai Havertz.
And then the fans will gas it up. That's the problem. Your fans are, and Saeed, this word is perfect. Enablers. The fans are enablers. Because you lot hype up these signings, it doesn't give your owners incentive to go out there and make better choices in the transfer window. Everyone gassed up Moreno when no one had seen him play, apart from the few people that watch La Liga. Everyone gassed up Calafiori. No one watches Serie A. You know what I'm saying? Everyone gassed up Sterling. We all saw Sterling was dying at Chelsea. So what made you think that he's going to come into a worse Arsenal team? He's going to come into a worse Arsenal team and perform. And the reason I say a worse Arsenal team is because if you look at Chelsea's squad and you look at Arsenal's squad, Chelsea have a better squad than Arsenal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Why? Because their owners went out there and said, you know what? We're going to bring a group of players in, a core group of players. This is my starting 11, the core group of players. However, we're also going to bring in players that can displace any of our starters. And I think that's the biggest problem with you lot, man. You lot have not gone out there and said, you know what? We're going to go and sign some quality someone that can push Saka onto the bench. we're going to sign a number 10 that can displace Odegaard. Instead, you're pinning all your hopes on Wanyeri. And now look, what happened? He's out injured for 3 weeks. This is what happens.
Crazy. You know what's crazy though? So you talk about enablers. Northside was talking about this like a few minutes ago about like his stories going on streams with people. I've seen them on parts of his channel talking to what's the guy Stricto and some other people like Jess and stuff. The
Julian.
thing is with these, the thing with the enablers and stuff, right? People can have opinions. I know, like, we're not all going to agree with everybody. It's human nature. It's just reality, right? But the fact that you have to be condescending and be like down on people, antagonistic, right? Like those type of things towards people with different opinions. To me, that shows that you don't really care about football. You just care about your own priorities, like get yourself out there, your brand and stuff. Guys like Baths, right, for example, and AFTV and many others that do this, like a Dawood as well. They're just trying to get their brand out. They don't care about the football or the club.
Because they love their brand more than they love your football.
Exactly. And that comes down to, and because of that, you're going to have people that watch these channels, people younger than us, because I'm 31 and stuff, people younger than us, they see that and think that's the standard, that's the norm, but it's not. And that's why you're going to have cases like this where you bring players like a Havertz, right, that we know that is not good enough to the standard that we had years ago when we had world-class players. Also, we always give people a chance. I get it. When Calafiori came to Arsenal, I gave him a chance because I heard stories of him. I didn't see him play. So I was like, okay, you know what? We give him a chance. Marino, I already knew that was going to fail because I didn't see Solskjaer that much, but I saw him at the Euros. And I knew they basically bought him because of a game winner against Germany. There was no other reason why they brought him for, like, he was good. Because Lee said it, he was probably like the third best midfielder at Sociedad. The guy that actually is the guy, Supermendi, he's wanted by many clubs. Liverpool wanted him. Barca wanted him. I think Real's also out for him as well.
City are in for him now as well. Yeah.
City is, exactly.
But Devante, we do this though. We try to outsmart the market. We tried to do it instead of getting Kante, getting Xhaka. We've done this. Instead of going out there and getting Benzema, we're going out there and getting players that are below that, getting Lacazette and players like that. Why we always do this? We think we're smarter than the market. We're not smarter than the market.
Because we're cheap.
We're
trying to be cheap.
The market for a long time. We used to do that under Wenger. We ain't done that in a long time. When Wenger got Nasri, when Wenger got Fabregas, when Wenger got players like, even Arshavin was a good player. Do you know what I'm saying? We need to get Reyes, we need to get Pires, we need to get Patrick Vieira. Even when you got Diaby, I mean, Diaby was an injury thing. It is what it is. Sometimes you're unlucky with injuries. It's like Leslie King at Tottenham. Great player. Just injuries
couldn't
took
stay
away
fit.
from him, but the ability was
good,
there.
man.
The ability was there. You know what I mean? You can't knock the ability, but some players, their body can't hack it. We ain't outsmart the market in a long time. And do you know what's so annoying, Devante? Yeah, you're absolutely right. Do you know what's more upsetting is we've always had the narrative at Arsenal about we don't spend this amount of money and that amount of money. Going into when Ivan Toney was still at Brentford, that transfer window, bro, there were so many players there that we didn't have to break the market for. And that's what makes it unforgivable. Okay, you have a budget that you have to work within. We could identify multiple players that we could have went for to go and address the weaknesses in our squad, and we chose not to. That is, for me, what I absolutely hate about this football club. They try to use the money thing. The reality is they don't want to spend any money. They don't want to address any issue because you haven't addressed any issue that we needed. The number 10 position, you didn't address that, which is why we're leaning on Ethan. And now, look, I didn't expect him to get injured, but you didn't trust him in the first place. You're forced to trust him because of injuries, not because you actually believe in the kid. Because if you believed in him when he was performing in the cups, you would have given him more game time, bro. But we ain't done that. How is it smart to look at this market and not go and get a Consensao that's at Juventus tearing it up?
He was at Ajax. We didn't even give him a chance. That's crazy. We didn't even give him a chance. We loaned him out back to Porto.
But
Tell
guys,
me what gems we unlock. If we don't buy ready-made players, what gems do we unlock? This is the problem. You can't tell me we're not going to spend money, but then we're not actually getting gems before they become big players. We got Nasri before he became a baller. The same as Fabregas. The same as flipping Alex Song. He had to take over from Fabregas when we got rid of Fabregas. And he became the player he was at Arsenal. Van Persie became the player he was at Arsenal. Thierry Henry became the player he was at Arsenal. These players became the players that they were at Arsenal. We did not buy them as the ready-made players. You now know them with hindsight. When do we do that now? When do we do that? Fab,
Not really.
are you gonna,
Hey,
what,
if I was about to say
Fabregas?
Bergkamp was made Arsenal, I would have had a discussion with you.
Nah,
Come on.
Bergkamp's different. Do you know what I mean? Bergkamp was
I
different.
got a question for the Arsenal.
Come on,
still.
bro.
I got a question, bro. What player, right, has Arteta transformed into a world-class player? And don't say Saka, because in my opinion, Saka's done that all on his own. Saka's done that all on his own. I feel kind of sorry for the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? But what player has Arteta brought into your squad, or you guys have, or has inherited from your squad, yeah, that he has transformed into a top player? It wasn't Saliba, because he was out on loan when he became a top player. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not Gabriel, because that hairline surgery made him a top player. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's be real. Yeah, let's keep it
Gabriel's
above.
the only one I'd give it to him. Do you know what?
Yeah,
That's the only
Gabriel.
one I'd actually say.
I'm
Do you know
chatting,
what?
but Gabriel's
He
the only player.
bimbo-ness from Gabriel, to be fair.
I was
You
gonna say
won't give
zero.
it to Raya, would you? You won't give it to Raya.
No, Raya was a good keeper. Raya was a better keeper at Brentford than he is at Arsenal now.
I agree with
but no
that.
one wants
He
to
was
talk about
amazing
that.
at Brentford. He was amazing
This
at Brentford.
season, Declan Rice-
I've watched him in
Declan
the.
Rice
I
is
watched him in the
better.
Championship. I watched him years ago in the Championship. He was better at Brentford than he is at Arsenal. But he's still a great keeper at Arsenal. He's just better at Brentford. But
that's the thing, though. Like, you look at Declan Rice this season. He was better when he won the Europa Conference League with West Ham. He was a better player.
facts.
They played into his strengths. He was better.
And the reason, I know exactly the reason why. It's because Arteta's playing him in an 8 when he's a 6. He's a 6, but he's getting played as an 8. And Arteta's trying to make Declan Rice into Frank Lampard when right now he's Frank Bourbon Street. Declan Rice is a 6.
Man, when man gonna include Saka, yeah? I'm sorry, yeah? Everything that we do goes through Saka. So all we've done is
Run him into the ground.
the fact that Saka gets more opportunities. Everything we build is to Saka. Every time we go forward, we look to Saka. He's our focal point. Normally you have a striker, but it's on Saka. So yes, Saka still has to be good enough to obviously put those chances away. But naturally, if you get more opportunities, you're going to get more numbers because you're getting more opportunities. And it's not like he's playing for a team that's a relegation fodder or mid-table. He's playing for one of the better teams in England. Yeah, we're not good enough to win the league, but we are always playing through Saka, and we see that, which is why people keep saying, oh, we're more fluid without Saka. No, we're not. We're less predictable. But at the same time, even though we're less predictable, instead of just going down the right-hand side, we lack the quality throughout the team, regardless. So there's no, you can have, this is why you can have a game like, I think it was Bournemouth. I think it was Bournemouth against Spurs this season. That I looked at the game, I was like, bro, they should have smacked Spurs, like
5-0.
7. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why didn't they? Because they were creating chances, they were spreading the chances around. Various players had opportunities, but they don't have the quality. So we can do this whole unpredictability thing. If you don't have the quality to finish those opportunities because you don't have the personnel, it makes it irrelevant. And that's the problem with Arsenal. We don't have the quality. And it always comes back to hit us. At the end of the day, how can you sell me a project your sporting manager, your sporting director started this process with, that was in every Sky Sports interview every season alongside this manager telling us, this is the best young man. It's a pleasure to correctly, and this is the right project. Your sporting director don't even fucking believe in you lot, and he's earning money off of you lot. He's earning a wage, and he doesn't believe.
And Forest in the top Forest. And Forest nearly in second place as well. You know what?
Yeah.
I did a video about January with Arsenal. I'm not an Arsenal fan. I've kept an eye on Arsenal. You know, you know me, Northside. I've been on League Gunners stream. I've spoken to Matt. I did a video about January, and I said 3 players that I wanted Arsenal to sign if they were serious about competing: Zubimendi, Tomori, Marmoush. 3 players right there that improves each position instantly. If Arsenal were serious, they'd sign those 3. But now, Zubimendi's getting chased by others. Marmoush is on City's radar, and I'm guessing Tomori will end up coming back at some point anyway. But he's
how many transfer windows did we say this though? What you just said. If Arsenal are serious, this transfer window they go for X player. How many years do we say this every single time?
5 every year. This is Arsene Wenger, but worse. This period of time right now is Arsene Wenger, but worse, because you're just bringing it. It's the same transfer policy, but parts of it have been masqueraded. And I saw the title of your stream tonight, Northside. Julian, I saw the interview with Julian on ATV. saying that, oh, we're not going to win the league, but let's enjoy the ride anyway. That's not being serious. That's just sitting back and accepting it. And as a fan of a football club at that world-class level, you shouldn't be sitting back and accepting it. You should be fighting for the hills. You've got Man United fans under Ruben Amorim saying he's this guy. He's the guy that's going to bring us forward because he's not picking favourites. He's calling people out left, right and centre. Manchester City haven't given up hope yet. Liverpool in phase 1, year 1 of a brand new manager with the same squad that finished a couple of places below last season and now about to win a Premier League and potentially even a Champions League. So, and even Bournemouth are performing better than Arsenal, and that's how serious they are. Nottingham Forest are performing better with the sporting director we started the process with, and Forest are doing better than Arsenal. I think Fulham's played better than Arsenal this season. The only difference is Arsenal are currently higher than Fulham. That's the only difference. I actually look at the table, and I think Ipswich play better football than Arsenal at times. One thing I said on a previous stream with Matt about Arsenal and the way that Arsenal play, I described Arsenal Football Club this season as possession without a purpose. You string it around, sideways, backwards, big old semicircle on the pitch, but there's no focal point. There's no one on the end of those chances. And because there's no output, you always pass it backwards or sideways. So it looks a bit pretty, but there's nothing on the end of it. And what's the thing that Sir Alex Ferguson always used to say? Possession with a purpose. What was his style of football? Possession with a purpose. Arsenal don't have a purpose, which is why a striker should have been the priority in January, not wait till the summer and splash out loads of money on a player that might not be as good as other players. I mean, look at the strikers that are being linked to Arsenal. Sesko. I don't think he's better than Isak. I think Isak's one of the better players on that list, but you're going to be spending loads and loads of money, which I don't think Arsenal do anyway. I don't think Arsenal spend £90 million on a player. The most
Tony was available.
But bro, we didn't build a team like that. This is the problem.
Exactly.
This manager wanted to build a team with players that are not specialists, but they're able to do various jobs.
Yeah.
So what he did is, okay, cool. I've got a bunch of players that they're not gunmen, so I create a system that they have a load of opportunities. Kind of like Spurs, like Andrew with Spurs. Yeah? High up the pitch will create a lot of opportunities, and because Johnson will get loads of opportunities, Solanke will get loads of opportunities, Son will get loads of opportunities, we will get goals, even though we don't have a clinical Harry Kane-like player or a clinical striker that's going to bury the bare minimum chances. So he built the team like that. Then he got shook because we didn't win the league, even though it was 8 points clear. So now he's trying to revert to, with the same group of players that I needed to create in-game 20, 30, 40 opportunities for them to score enough goals for us to win the game. I'm going to reduce that, but I'm not going to get a specialist. It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Now you're going to have to either get a player to overcome the fact that you're not going to play a system that gives the attacking players a load of opportunities going forward, or you're going to get a specialist. He doesn't want to do either. He doesn't want to game manage. He doesn't want to manage the game properly. He doesn't want to create a load of opportunities so that we can actually win games. And then he doesn't want to get a specialist. Well, guess what? We're going to fall apart because you don't have a specialist. And this is the crap that we get against Brighton. We saw against Bournemouth. We saw against all these teams. You get opportunities. With the bare minimum, these players are not clinical enough. This is why a gunman is needed. If you're going to play this system, you need specialists. You need players that are going to bury their opportunities. We don't have that. So we're stuck. We're stuck between two ideas. That's the problem with Arsenal.
And there's no good waiting until the summer either.
The other one is defend, and Saka may come good and save us. The problem is, let's just keep it real. Saka's a great player, but he's not even of the level of Mo Salah. And even Mo Salah wasn't asked to be the gunman at Liverpool, the sole gunman to score every fucking game. So why do we think it's going to be any different with Arsenal? It is ridiculous. And Mo Salah was back with Mane. He was back with Firmino. He was back to other players, bro. They rebuild and they got Darwin Núñez, they got Gakpo, they got Diaz, they got Jota. Is everything on Salah? And Salah's probably, arguably the best finisher in the league. But
I have a question for you, Northside. I've got a question for you, Northside.
Ridiculous, bro.
And the thing is, Saka's hanging on by a thread at the minute. You can't even get Saka to bail you out this season because Saka's hamstring's on a thread, and he's probably out for the rest of the season or the majority of the season now. So
and that hamstring thing is going to be a consistent. Trust me, I can tell you.
Saka's the next Michael Owen now. Saka's the next Michael Owen now.
I'm a Tottenham fan, right? if you look at all of our injuries are muscle-based injuries. Hamstring, calf, quad, hamstring.
Overplaying
Do you know what
players.
Overplaying players. And my thing is this, right? When you're a volume side, and this is what I call teams like Tottenham, teams like Arsenal, even teams like Brighton, volume teams, they create a lot of chances, right? Which is why you will score goals. But that is blanketing, covering up the fact that you guys lack clinical edge. Ivan Toney was available in the summer. Why did no one go in for him? And I can tell you one more thing before I let everyone else go, is the reason why you guys will never sign world-class players under Arteta is because his ego is way too high. He knows if he brings in a world-class player, that world-class player might turn around and say, bro, I'm not taking your shit. You're not playing me at right back because I'm not a right back.
That's why Aubameyang left.
Well, I think Aubameyang turned around in the end and ended up walking away anyway. But no, you know what? I don't think I've said this to you, lads. I predicted Arsenal 5th this year because I predicted this year was the year they were going to fall apart. Did I predict that Forest and Bournemouth were going to be anywhere near the top 5, top 6? Absolutely not. But I did predict that Liverpool, City, I did predict United at the start of the season, but that was a lie. But Chelsea, and I also thought that I think it was either Forest or I think I predicted Tottenham or Villa to finish above us, to be fair, at the start of the season. So
me too.
Yeah, I predicted Arsenal to finish fifth. Literally, this is the year they fall out the top 4. And then what's the excuse? What has Arteta got to stand on to remain in the job if he falls out the top 4?
The fans. The fans.
3 years.
2 Super Cups. two English Super Cups.
The treble, blood.
Let me tell you
treble.
something, yeah? Mandem, let me tell you
Northside, more like the Deji treble.
Hold on. let me tell you something, yeah? The reason why Arteta will never change and he will stay in a job is because you have fans that are sitting here gassing up everything. When you bringing in these mediocre players, instead of calling out your board, you want to sit there and say, oh, but they're part of the family now, so let's get behind the team and support everyone. No. That is not how a club that wants to win operates, bro. Look at how the City fans treat Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish has been at City for a very long time now, and he hasn't performed, and they want him out. They wanted him out last season. I'm the same with Brendan Johnson. Yes, you can score as many back post tap-ins as you want, but if that's all you're offering my team, get out. I don't want you here. And that's the problem with Arsenal fans, bro. This will never change until your fans change. And the problem is your fans will never change.
What I said about
Grealish won the treble. That's the only reason that he's got leeway.
He didn't win the treble. Man City won the treble.
No, but he was part of the team that won the treble.
One at a time, guys. One at a time.
Sorry, he was part of the team that won the treble, bro. Like, as in, he was he done something important in that bit, especially that Champions League.
So was that 50-year-old goalkeeper that they have as well. He was part of the treble winning team. He was part of the treble winning team.
Oh, bro, don't take the mic, bro. You know what I'm talking about, innit? You know what I'm talking about. He
played a big part in the treble.
He had a part in it. Like, if he was really missing, bro, he would have been gone time ago.
He was a rotational option in the treble season. There were more important players at City than Jack Grealish at the time.
He's a gap filler.
Think back to 2019, right? When Arteta first got the job, I turned around to my mates, because I went on YouTube at the time. I turned around to my mates and said, this is way too soon for Mikel Arteta. He should have got a job like Everton or Rangers. He should have got a job like that and tried to win in Scotland or tried to get Everton into Europe. And then that's the experience to earn a job like an Arsenal. That's that, or even better, go into Europe. If Lopetegui gets sacked at West Ham, I turned around and said, go into Europe, go to Serie A, go to France, get some experience, build a team around there that's going to get you into Champions League. Get some experience under your belt and then come back and prove people wrong. Arteta got the job way too soon. Same with Ollie back in the day at United. Same with other managers back in the day as well. I thought Tim Sherwood was thrown to the Lions' Den back at Spurs back in the day. I thought Sherwood was thrown completely into the Lions' Den. And then what did they turn around after that? Pochettino. And look where they were. But still didn't win the trophy.
The thing is, with Arteta, the reason why he got the job at Arsenal is because of Vinay and Edu, because they told the Cronkies that Arteta is the number 1 target, so let's go and get Arteta. And the Cronkies agreed with it. So Vinay and Edu, they basically what they did, they basically called Arteta and asked him if you agreed to take the Arsenal job, and then Arteta accepted the offer. So Vinay was part of this whole mess in the first place, and Edu. And now that Vinay is gone, he gave all his power and CEO position to Richard Garlick, who is another person that I can't stand at Arsenal. Him and Tim Lewis together, because them two, they're basically protecting Arteta for their
Hasn't
own.
Richard just been
Their
promoted
own
as well?
ego.
Hasn't
Huh?
he just been promoted as well to CEO?
Yeah, Richard Garlick. Yeah, he after Vinay said that he was going to resign as CEO because he owns now a sofa company. He gave all his CEO power to Richard Garlick, and now
Well,
look,
I think Arsenal's
and
taken
then-
the seat this season.
And you know what Garlick did the worst? I remember when Aubameyang was at our football club, him and Edu together, they had a little discussion about Aubameyang's future. Edu said to Garlick, what should we do with Aubameyang? And then Garlick said, Edu, I think it's time we renew Aubameyang's contract. He's over 30. Let's give him a private jet and let's send him over to Barcelona. And now look.
They basically released Aubameyang, and then I think it was Chelsea that made
He went
made
to
a few
Barca.
million off of it.
No, he went to Barca, and they actually sold him.
Let me say this. But in the past few years, right, Arsenal have done a lot of stupid stuff. But let me tell you something. That Aubameyang thing probably is one of the worst. Because think about this, right? You guys gave him to us for free. He comes to us for half a season and basically helps us finish top 2. Because before he came in, we were struggling to score goals. He comes in and he scores 13 goals in 14 games, something crazy like that. And then we end up selling him for money. And the crazy thing is, you guys still haven't replaced him. That is what is so insane. He's the last top goal scorer that you guys actually had in your team. Since him, there's been no one else. And this is the things, right? At the end of the day, I've said it to you, I've said it to many people here. Any team that is serious about trying to win the league needs a goal scorer. The fact that this Arteta guy and your club in general think that going around doing all of these, buying these players for potential or for the system and all of these stuff. First of all, this is the problem with buying system players. This is what I've actually said, where you know how many people have been talking about this squad, right? People are saying, oh, well, this squad is good and this and this. You guys do realize whoever the next manager comes in after Arteta is going to have to build this team again. Because this team is not, because let me tell you something, this team is tailor-made for only Arteta, right? There's a lot of areas in this team that need to be changed. There's a lot of players who will survive in the next manager. If it's a winning manager, a lot of these players are not going to survive. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't know. If you add 4 players, if you add 4 world-class players, I feel like there's still a good basis of a team. I don't feel like the team is, when everyone's available, I don't feel like the team is in a situation that you need to go out there and overhaul the whole team. Yeah, if we keep our best players, yeah, which I don't believe we're going to. You keep Saliba, you keep Saka, you go out there, get a striker, you get a number 10, you get a deep line playmaker, you get a right winger, and all of a sudden, with a better manager that can actually has tactics and can actually influence the game, I do think we are able to win stuff. We are able to win stuff. The problem here is the fact that we're playing the way that we're playing is a coaching issue. It is a coaching issue because with the same players, let's just be fair right now, yeah. With the same group of players, you can't tell me we ain't seen what we saw 3 seasons ago. Them playing good football, attacking football. So these group of players are able to play attacking football. What they need now is players that are world class to get them over the line when their heads drop. When they need players to manage the game, get those that last winner, and they need a manager that can actually implement a style that is. He's somebody that's able to be flexible within his management. It's not always defensive. It ain't always direct. It's a mixture depending on what he's facing. We don't have that. So this team doesn't need to be ripped apart. That is a point that I don't agree with.
I'm not saying this should be ripped apart.
It's undercooked. And a squad to be undercooked with 5 years deep and £800 million spent is a sackable offense. It's a sackable offense for me to look at this team and say we still need 5. If we still needed 1 player, cool. I could still be like, okay, maybe he's new. Okay, cool. Yeah, but there's a style of play. The in-game management's good. We're still picking up cups along the way. We're not even picking up cups. I could at least afford this manager a bit more time if along the way we was picking up cups, there was a style of play, and we was actually looking like, okay, we just need one last player. Then I could be like, okay, I still don't like him, but you know what? Yeah, all right, cool. Give him this transfer window. Let him see if he gets that player. Bro, we're not doing any of that. The style of play is down. In-game management's down. The way we're losing players, we've got so many injuries, which is based down. The injuries are based down to poor man management. It's based to poor man management. The fact that we got Ethan out, name me a player on this bench, yeah? Name me a player on this bench that is going to impact us going forward with Saka out and Ethan out. Because Ethan was the last player that was impacting games. Who's going to impact games? It's long for us, bro. We're gonna get
the top gooner's got him.
He's the guy, bro. It's some dickhead thing, bro. I swear down, bro. Just suck Arteta, bro.
No, I agree with that. To be fair, I do agree, and I'm not even saying that this team completes and complete like reshuffling, because I do agree. I still think that even with this current team that you have now, the biggest problem that, and this is the thing that we've always been saying about this team, is that this team is missing a top 20 goal a season goal scorer. Everybody who watches Arsenal every week knows that, right? But people always make the justification of, well, we just split in the goals and this and this. Listen, go watch any team that's ever won league titles, right? You're gonna see teams that have had players who scored double figures every season, but there's always one that you know will put 20 goals a season every season. If it's not the striker, it's the winger. You understand what I'm saying? Liverpool didn't have a number 9 that was putting up 20 goals a season on the club. They never had one. But you know who they had? They had a right winger who could guarantee them 30 goals a season. And that's what you need. Every team that wins the league needs that. Even Leicester City, the team that won the league, they had Vardy, who put on 29 goals in the season they won the league.
Yeah.
Right? Which player in this current Arsenal team right now is putting up 20 goals? There's not one. Every player that you have right now, players like Saka, best season, they can put, 15 to 18 goals. That's it. You understand what I'm saying, right? And players like Martinelli, they've completely fallen off. They're not even putting 10 goals anymore. You understand what I'm saying, right? You see Sterling completely fall off.
Arsenal's just having one of them top 4 campaigns. Honestly, it generally feels like Arsenal's aim this season from the board's perspective. I'm not saying it's the fans' perspective at all. Well, some fans. But in all seriousness, I think the board's aim this season, behind closed doors, is just get top 4 and get through the knockout stage at Champions League, like the old last days of Wenger kind of era. And that's really it. I think that's all they're wanting.
You know what it is for me? Yeah? I don't even think a 20 goal scorer is going to change anything, bro.
No.
Because you know why? No, fair. It's the way you play football. You can have anyone up front and it's not going to change. Because, brother, if you take 2 minutes to take a corner, 5 minutes to take a throw in, you know, all that stuff that you're doing and the way you're playing and that, when the U-shaped football, like, even the striker's just going to be there and then they're going to say he's missing every game. You know, when he's just standing in the box waiting to get across and whatever, it's not happening. And then all of a sudden, it's just the game's ended because he wasted 10 minutes on a corner and 15 minutes on a throw-in. Do you get what I'm saying? It's because he can still get the best out of what he has. The problem with Arteta is not even doing that. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like he reached maximum potential with these players and he needs a striker to take him to the next level. Well, you know why you keep saying that? It's because you've seen them kind of be at a higher level, innit? In terms of the last couple of years when they were playing out of their skin and all that, innit? So you knew that if you added the striker at that time, yeah, it would have taken you to the next level. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you know that the players can still do that. Because it's right now that my main issue now with Arsenal is just the way they play.
Honestly,
it's the way they play now, and the mindset is, for me, that's every game. You just know, like I was at Brighton. If you don't kill them off from the beginning, like if you don't get your goals and kind of control the game, you know that they can eventually score. Yeah, you see.
At times it was like watching Dash's Burnley with Arsenal this season. It's like watching Dash's Burnley at times. Just hoof it sideways, backwards, go along, try and go find somewhere. It's just just at times it feels like
Because I've just seen it on Sky Sports because they're doing the Monday Night Football thing, yeah, and they were talking about Everton, and Everton's attack is they're very good defensively, but nothing's happening for them in the attack.
That's exactly what Arsenal are.
And this is right now is what Arsenal is. And bro, you just watch the games, bro, and it's like you can tell that the players can do more, but it's almost like they're playing under an instruction to do certain things, innit?
What is actually the January business for Arsenal this year? Has there been any actual?
Bro, they
decent
chasing
ball?
Kun. These man think they're gonna get Cunha, and this guy signed this thing, or he's gonna sign this thing.
Cunha's signing a new contract at Wolves. I've already been told that. Privately.
No, I've heard rumors that he's gonna sign because I was in.
No,
Wolves
I know
and
for a
spoke
fact
to
he's
fan, but
signing.
it's like
there's no rumors about it. Cunha's
no.
signing.
Today they were saying he might have some doubts on Sky Sports, yeah, but
No,
yeah,
that's
he's
not-
signing
that's
the
not
thing
true at all. That's
because
not
I
true at
think
all.
yeah they're
He's
just
signing
gonna
a
sign
new
the thing, raise his release clause again, or do something crazy, and then if anyone wants him in the summer, you're probably gonna get him. But we know
the whole-
Arsenal,
the
bro.
whole
They're
thing
just
about
gonna
the
window shop. You know, like them kid, bro. When you can I get that Lego toy, mommy, and you're looking through the window, bro, and then everyone's making videos, and then it never happens, bro. End of the season, they're like, actually, our squad was good anyway.
Well,
You know,
Cunha's
them ones.
contracts, all this talk about doubts, etc. This is just drama talk to just pan it out for a bit. Cunha's signing a new contract at Wolves. I know for a fact he's signing a new contract at Wolves, and so other people should be. He's going to be signing a new contract. He's
How's
not.
my man? Man's saying we ain't got money.
You're sorry.
My man said we ain't got money. Come on, bro.
Well, yeah, they're talking
But I
about.
already saw a report, yeah, that we're not close to hitting FFP, so we're actually fine, bro.
It's called copium,
Don't
North.
talk about money, bro. Like it's all nonsense, bro.
It's
How
called
is it yeah, that we can spend more? How can we spend more without Champions League football? Now let's be real, yeah. We spend loads of money when there's no Champions League football when we're finishing 8th and 8th. But now that we're in Champions League, all of a sudden there's no money. How's there no money, bruv?
Because
How's
top
there no
four's
money?
the aim for the owners. Because top four's the aim for the owners. No It's like the Glazers. It's like the Glazers. The Kroenke and the Glazers are exactly the same as owners. No trophies. Just get top four, get the Champions League money, and we'll be all right.
Actually, I know you're messing around, but that's gonna be the narrative. That's the why we're because we know what the narrative is, and they always love a comfortable narrative, bro. And there's always an excuse as to why we don't go out there and do the business.
Do you know
Bro,
what I mean?
I'm tired of it,
I know. I
I'm tired of it.
can already see it, Northside. I can already see it.
But why are
Arsenal
we going
fans
for
will
Cunha?
blame
I
injuries
don't
in
fucking
FFP.
want Cunha, bro. I don't give a shit what no one's. I don't want Cunha, bro.
Cunha's a
Cunha
baller,
ain't
bro.
gonna get me over the.
Cunha,
bro,
but he don't
In the 10.
Where you gonna play?
Yo, okay, cool. Would you not have him in the North? Would you not have him in the 10 over Odegaard?
Yeah, I would, but at the end of the day,
He wouldn't play there.
He's not gonna have the freedom he has.
Arteta would ruin Cunha. Arteta would ruin him. He'd have him
As
as
soon
playing
as Cunha
touchdown
goes to
winger.
Arsenal, all the freedom's going to get locked out of him. Trust me, it's better staying
Yeah,
at
but
Wolves.
Odegaard got the freedom to do the little spin thing and.
What
wave
freedom?
it.
You're not the right side. You're not the right side.
But Yasser, you saw, yeah, when we gave only in the cups where we gave Ethan freedom, yeah, he was able to cook. Was he given that freedom in the Premier League? No, he was shipped up to the right wing, and then he wasn't even being selected. So no one's gonna overtake Odegaard. Even when he's out, he ain't gonna get to. Even when he's playing bad, yeah, this is the thing, bro. The manager thing, yeah, we just need a new manager, bro.
Yeah,
That
because
is
the
what it
manager,
is.
because the
Yeah,
manager's on the
manager.
because the manager's on the wrong and strong thing, innit? That's why. He's sticking with he's forcing the Havertz thing because otherwise he's gonna look bad if it doesn't work.
Yeah,
he's forcing the certain players that he's bought because people have gassed them and everything. They can't end up failing, bro. He can't.
And you know what? And you know what? I know exactly what some Arsenal fans are going to say at the end of the season if they don't get top four, if they just scrape top four. FFP injuries. That's going to be the excuse this season.
You forgot another one. VAR and all that.
VAR referees.
Yo,
yeah,
no,
I've
we
seen
got.
that one. Don't worry, I've seen that one. Don't worry,
We got robbed.
I'll tell you
today
something
or 2
now.
days ago.
I'll tell you something now. It'd be even funnier if they turn around and blame injuries and FFP and things like that, and City go on a second half of the season run again and win the title again.
Listen, someone said
Liverpool
today.
haven't hit their bad patch yet. Once they hit it, let's see how they can deal with it experience-wise. Because if they can't, fair play to Liverpool for getting it up until that patch. Because if City turn around and win it in the second half of the season for a second or third season in 5, mate, that just proves how bad the Premier
They've got
League.
the players though, bro. This is the thing. They've got the players
Exactly.
to manage that. That's
They're
why.
going to bring in the Roger replacement. They're going to bring in the Roger replacement in January.
Bro,
Someone
they'll be
like
fine,
Edison
bro.
from Atlanta.
Bro, they'll be fine. The reason why they'll be fine, yeah, is Chelsea's inconsistent, Arsenal inconsistent. The reason I ain't cooking Chelsea, yeah, is because at the end of the day, they don't phase one. And my family said
0.5. 0.5.
Oh, 0.5. This season, this season, yeah, the same way Arsenal fans say, phase one of Arteta wasn't expected to win the league. So we're gonna have the same energy with Chelsea. At the end of the day, yeah, Chelsea, they should go out there in the transfer window, this transfer window in January, and go get a goalkeeper if they're ambitious. Yeah,
we're already trying to get defenders.
If your owners are ambitious, you go out there and you find a goalkeeper to get your like, you find a centre back, you pay the money, don't matter. Yeah, because you're still within touching distance and your team is playing good football. But that's another conversation. Ultimately,
if he doesn't get top 4 though, he's going down. You know where he's going, innit? You know where he's going if you don't get top 4.
You know what? I'll say this
as much as I like him, yeah.
But Liverpool was always my favourites to win the league this season when I started seeing Man City drop off. Why? Because they got what Chelsea don't have right now with their current team. They got the experience, multiple winners, not only in defense, but also in the attack. They've got Mo Salah knows how to perform during the season. Van Dijk knows. Trent wasn't great against Man United. I watched about 80% of that game. I started watching in 20% of that game. Yeah, they were Trent was getting cooked on that right hand side every single time. Delo was getting like space to cross it in every single time. I don't know what he was doing, yeah. But at the end of the day, Trent will perform enough, and he will perform when they need him to perform because he's been there and done that. Chelsea don't have that. Arsenal don't have that. That's the thing that's lacking. The problem is it's more embarrassing for us because we're 5 years in a rebuild. They're only in their year 1.
Yeah,
exactly. You know what I'm saying.
You know what? I'll say this from my perspective.
Chelsea's gonna drop points, bro. Chelsea will drop points.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
They're gonna drop points.
But not enough.
No. Say, oh well, that's crazy to say that. Arsenal are definitely dropping points, bro.
Do you now get why I was the way I was when we were winning? It's because I never felt like we could keep going, bro.
You know what? I'll say.
When you have that feeling, I didn't want to go against myself here and do that fake thing when I'm like, well, we're gonna do it, and then you don't do it. I was like, let me see what they're on, and then at some point, you're like, yeah, this is gonna happen, and then, bro, I would have done the shameless thing. But in general, there's just a lot of things that you see in the football game, bro, and it's just annoying, bro.
No, you know
so
what?
many things now, like.
I'll say this from my perspective, right? Because Gunnar G in the comments saying that I'm loving this right now. Trust me, I'm not an Arsenal fan, so I've got no need to love it, mate. I'm looking at this thinking I was right about Arteta 5 years ago.
Who do you support?
I'm Doncaster Rovers, mate. So I'm low league football. But I'll tell you why it's similar with me, right? Our manager's in phase 2. And some of our fans are saying if we don't go up this year, our manager should walk away. That's standards, and that's a manager who's won things before. That's standards, because he came out and said we're going to win the league and the trophy, and if we don't get either and don't get promoted, manager should walk away. According to some of our fans, we've got standards in phase 2. Arsenal have got no standards in phase 5.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, sir. I didn't see your game, because I caught the Liverpool, and then we'll go to King. And my man, because obviously you're two United fans. Let's go to the Chelsea game. What did you make of that game? Because I didn't see that. I saw the United game, I didn't see the Chelsea game.
What game was it again? Because we lost like 4-3. That's it, Palace. Because it's like, bro, I've lost like 2 games, Fulham and all them teams, since bro, this Ipswich game, North, you know how you do 1 video a day or whatever, 1 stream a day. Me and Timmy, the other Chelsea fan, Me and him ended up doing a preview for the Ipswich game. So we said we were all gassed. Well, not gassed, but we done a whole preview, everything, Then I was like, yo, if we lose, we might end up being the reason North. You know how you have to choose what you're gonna do for the day, I was like, he might end up doing the Ipswich Chelsea match reaction just to put us on there, Bro, we lost the game, lost the Fulham. I think we drew that game. I think now we lost that game. We lost against in the last minute, Fulham or whatever, bro. In the game that we played recently, Crystal Palace, everything's going well. We score early. Sancho cooked that player, and just passed the ball to Palmer. We scored the goal. Everything's going well. First thing I said in the watch along, that I did is we need to score like at least a second one, whatever. Have that leeway so we can be a bit chill, especially because we haven't been really that consistent in the previous games, innit? You jump straight into that. Jackson had a chance, bro. He had like 3 chances, bro, and man's fluffing it. There was one chance he cut to the right, and then he's like, "Nah, I'm not hitting it with my left foot. Let me Travella." But brother, we're 1-0 up. Score. Why are you doing Travellas, bro? Do you get it? So we keep going. We missed a few other chances, whatever. And then obviously we dropped. We were supposed to get a penalty, but obviously it is what it is, isn't it? We got robbed. That's it. You can say that. Basically, Neto was running into the box. He got kicked. He fell on the floor. These man didn't even check VAR. You see me, I don't mind, didn't it? Check VAR. If you don't give it, you don't give it. I don't care. Nah, he didn't even check VAR. It's what it is, isn't it? Then we went into, I think Palmer gave the ball away at the end. And then they ended up scoring from that, innit?
Yeah.
And bro, we had no issues. Like Caicedo was good, Enzo was good, Achimpong played right centre back. Obviously, no Dasasi and that. So like we played well, innit? We just didn't capitalize, bro. You know when you just don't kill a team off, like how exactly what you lot done the other day, but we actually tried to score, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? We didn't actually sit back. We actually tried to score, but bro, Jackson just, bro, he annoyed me that game, bro. Like decision, like just finish it. Like that's the time when you're like, bro, I just need a striker, bro. Just get me a striker. Jackson can just be number 2, or he can be fighting for his place. You know them ones. Because bro, I was like, because bro, at least get me in, like win me the game. We needed someone, innit? And our manager recently has been doing that dumb thing. Bro, first substitution, 79th minute. You know, man took off Jackson for Guy, and then Jackson's moaning, bro. I'm like, why are you moaning if you messed up? Like, if you score, let's say you miss all your chances, yeah? Why are you gonna, like, he started to moan because they're not passing him the ball. Bro, we don't trust you no more, bro. We're not passing you the ball. You know, them ones, you've missed like 3 chances, bro. Let someone else try. So he took him off, played Guy, I think, took Sancho off, bought a Madueke. But at that point, I think around that time, that's when Palmer gave the ball away higher up the pitch, innit? I think it was like 3-4 passes, bro, and he went straight. Mateta scored, fam, and you kind of knew from there on, like, we can try to play, we could try do it, but it was like a draw, innit? I was annoyed, bro, because I've been annoyed since the first game we dropped points, which was Everton, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I can't even say must win anymore, because even if you look at the table now, yeah, that my whole thing was just I wanted to create a gap between like second, and you know how usually there's a gap between first, second, like the top 2 are close, and then usually there's a big gap between like second and the people fighting for top 4, innit? I wanted to kind of clear that gap a little bit, so even if we mess about or you know we drop points or whatever, you're still kind of safe, innit? But we're starting to fall when everyone else is catching up. We were supposed to be top at Christmas. You know, that's how high we were. Like if we beat a certain team, we would have been top at Christmas. We're not top at Christmas. Like we didn't do that. And now we're like 3rd or something, or 4th, like behind Arsenal, innit? So that's how quick the league. Yeah. That's how quick the league can change. So
only 4 points behind Arsenal. 4 points behind Forest, depending on what they do today.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you're a point behind Newcastle.
Yes.
Sorry, a point ahead of Newcastle, 2 points ahead of City.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think listen, it is what it is. As long as you lot get top 4, I know you guys are like, all right, cool, build on that now.
No. Top 4 and Conference League. Yeah, we have to get that Conference League too, bro. They have to get both.
Yeah. You got to win.
You don't win that Conference League, I ain't never coming on this channel again, fam.
Bro, you ain't got nothing to be embarrassed about. If Arsenal's in the Conference League, we'll find a way of bottling it, bro. You know what I'm saying? we got knocked out of competitions in Europe to Olympiacos and Sporting and teams like that.
I remember that. Mm-hmm. Sporting was the mad thing, because Sporting was that long ball, innit? I don't even remember who it was, bro. Man just done halfway line and that. But yeah.
It was Ugarte, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't remember.
I think it was Ugarte. I swear it was Ugarte. It might have not been. I might be wrong. I swear it was Ugarte.
It might have been Ugarte.
I think it was a Sporting player named Mateus Fernandes.
Yeah, is it the one that plays for Southampton?
Yeah, he's the one who scored from that halfway line against Ramsdale, I think. I'm not sure, but
yeah, it's long, man.
Yeah.
It's absolutely long. But yes, sir. You already know, man. Your season's kind of like your top 4, chill. It is what it is. Next season is when your manager's got pressure now. He's got to be winning something big,
bro,
now.
It's the league, bro. Next season's the league, fam.
Yeah,
we won the league next season.
Do you know what I mean? But that is what it is with Chelsea, man. It is what it is, man. But Man United, let's go to Man United because I was watching you guys. I was in some like little town in Colombia, yeah, and I got a signal in it. So I was like, all right, let me watch what's going on, bro. I can't lie. Martinez, good goal, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Good goal. Gakpo absolutely cooked the lick. I can't lie. Put him on his ass. That was a great goal as
Brilliant
well.
goal.
But then Garnacho, I don't rate Garnacho. Good pass though into who was it? Diallo, wasn't it?
Amad Diallo, yeah.
He got lucky. He didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, fair play to Garnacho. That was a proper winger's goal, you know. Our review in that game, it was brilliant. It was a proper winger's goal from Garnacho. Proper stood his man up. Canate covering because Trent was too far forward. Tried to have a poor game in that game. Stood up his man. Proper winger's performance in that particular move. Good ball in, and Diallo slots it bottom corner.
Yeah, but that's because what happened was because Fernandes kind of upped his tempo, but he couldn't get. He wasn't really getting onto Trent. So when they bought Garnacho and he was actually trying to go past Trent like a touchline winger, he caused Trent just because the thing with Trent as well was
Trent in his back pocket for the majority of that match. Even though Diallo didn't have an amazing game, he still had Trent back pocketed for the majority of that match. I could see it clear as day.
But then when
in the first 3 minutes, that overlap before Trent recovered from Diallo was absolutely stupendous in the 3rd minute, and then he caught up in the end. But that was a sign of things to come for Trent in that game.
But every time he lost the ball, the crowd were onto him as well, which obviously doesn't help in it. His own crowd.
I think that's pushing. I think that's pushing Trent to move to Real Madrid now. The crowd on him all game.
Yeah, but then you also have for that Martinez goal, he was literally, bro. He was like he was marking a ghost.
Yeah,
so you know when Fernandes was going around him.
It was quite ironic that Diallo was having Trent pocketed all game when both of them have been linked to Real Madrid for the summer.
Yeah, they were both auditioning for Real Madrid, blood, and he
I was going to say it felt like a Britain's Got Talent audition for Real Madrid, for a spot of Real Madrid's squad next season. It was like, here's the golden buzzer. Yeah, Diallo's pressed it this week. Nah, man. No, yeah, I got a chance to because I never usually get a chance to review Premier League games on my channel, so I got the chance to review a Premier League game finally. What a game to choose, because it was going to go one of two ways. Either Liverpool were going to dog walk United, or it was going to be a proper close Liverpool United game that we've seen in previous occasions. Mate, fair play to United for the weeks they've been suffering over the past few weeks. They gave Liverpool a proper good game. It weren't outstanding, but the
they should have won
midfield.
it. Rasmus Hojlund, an absolute bum. How do you not score that opportunity? Maguire,
Harry
how do you not score that?
Harry Maguire sitter it last minute as
Oh
well. I
my
was like,
God.
I'm not a United fan. My dad's been a United fan for 40 plus years. I was conceived during the 99 treble. My dad was shocked seeing that shit. Like, my dad was shocked seeing that Maguire sitter. I was like, how have you missed that, mate?
But it was a bad pass, though.
How have you missed that, Harry Maguire? I know you're a centre back, but Jesus Christ, how have you missed that?
Nah, bro, we're not doing this.
Maguire, I'm not usually his biggest fan, but Maguire had a decent game against Liverpool. He was no nonsense, standing people up, strong tackle.
Like TLF, what are you saying, man? That's your
Bro,
team.
you know that's a bad pass, isn't it? Like that.
Come on,
was a bad pass.
yo, Ollie's son, speak, blood. Tell us your thing now, innit? Because you're waffling, fam.
No, it was
You're
a bad
waffling.
pass. Like, come, no. We've all played football. We know that when the ball's bobbling, it's harder to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And he's tried to Ozil bounce it. Just because you like Xerxes doesn't mean it was not a bad pass. It was a
No,
bad
brother,
pass.
when you get in that position, yeah, when you get to that position, yeah, because a lot of people are saying he should have shot. I don't think so.
No, I don't think he should have shot.
Yeah,
I just don't think he
especially
should have passed.
when you look at the time and everything, you're like, you know what? Let me just go safe option here. Even if you were, let's say you were a United fan and we were looking at the game, the one thing you didn't want him to do was pass it. You just wanted him to shoot because he'll probably miss or whatever. Yeah, we might get saved, Allison, whatever. But he done the right thing, bro. If it wobbles, you're a pro footballer, fam. Because look where the ball was. Look where he was. This is the thing, yeah. If he was far away from goal, fair enough. The least he could have done was hit the target.
No, I agree.
If he got saved, then he was fine. Like, it was cool.
He's also a centre back.
Exactly. Hit the target. That's all you have to do.
Professional footballer.
Do you know what the big thing was for me with United? Or the biggest reason why United could have won that game and actually got a point at Liverpool was the change in midfield. I think the midfield partnership of Mainu and Ugarte was one of the main reasons why Man U won that game, because you could see early on that they were overloading Liverpool in numbers in the deep area, putting Liverpool into uncomfortable situations around the back, and that midfield was compacting them and trapping them at times. And United were able to try and counter from that. That's why United were a bit more clinical than they usually were. They weren't at their clinical best because, like you said, Højlund was completely off it, in my opinion, in that game. And I still think that Xerxes is a bit off it as well. But I think that they trapped him very, very well, and they compressed Liverpool's pressure very, very well. And I think a big reason for that is Mainu and Ugarte together. I don't think Casemiro and Eriksen should be the partnership because Eriksen's not an 8, he's a 10, and Casemiro is not an 8, he's a 6. So I think that Mainu and Ugarte are the best midfield partnership United's got at the minute, unless they improve it in the future.
The only difference between us the other day was obviously because the manager actually got a training session, because he hasn't had a training session since he arrived at Man United.
Yeah.
But if you look at it, we actually just, like, Dallo just used his left foot. Like, he hasn't used his left foot since he's gotten that left wing back role. And he just used his left foot, and we instantly look better. We just look more.
He got into better areas yesterday against Liverpool. I thought like he played really, really well. If you had a left wing back and you had a left 10, a better left 10, I feel like you guys would have done a lot better.
Yeah, I think United just need that focal point. They need that striker that's going to finish more chances to go with to give Højlund and Xerxes a bit.
Even Ahmad's chance.
Well, no, Xerxes not had much of a chance. Højlund's still got a little bit to go, but I think they still need an extra striker to give them real kick up the backside and really keep them on their toes consistently week in, week out in training in matches. There's reports of a loan. There's reports of a loan deal for Kolo Muani. Do I think he's going to be the guy that gives him a kick up the arse? No, I don't think so. I think if Kolo Muani is going to go anywhere in the Premier League, it should be to Spurs, because at least then he's an option. I don't think Kolo Muani is the answer for United. I think United should be going for paying for the money and going for Gyökeres, and then Højlund and Xerxes fight it out to see who stays and who goes, because that's what a competitive club does.
I wouldn't take any of these names that anyone's mentioning. I can't lie. I think they're all just trash.
What, Gyökeres?
No, I wouldn't take it. I don't think Gyökeres is trash. I just don't think he's like. I'm not spending 70 million on a striker from that league. Like, we've seen it for years, how many strikers come out of that league and they're just not good.
So who do you think you need in January then to improve and get you guys? I wouldn't say you guys are going to be anywhere near Europe this year unless you go on a miraculous run in the second half of the season. But to get maybe one trophy out of this season, whether that's the Carabao, the FA, whatever, what do you need in January to get yourselves to use Liverpool as a turning point for your season?
We do need a striker, but there's just like, it's not that there's no one out there. I just wouldn't take any of those names. I'm not spending 70 million on a striker that's not proven. I'd rather go and get Osimhen on loan. Osimhen on loan.
Would you do a swap deal? There's reports of a swap deal with Osimhen and Rashford. Would you take that swap deal?
On loan, yeah, I'll take if it.
Osimhen on loan.
There's also a swap deal for Xerxes and Vlahovic.
Yeah, if you're going to give me Vlahovic on loan, I'll take him. I'm not taking any one of these names on permanent. If you can give me for 6 months, because they're an upgrade for now, a little stopgap in that.
Yeah,
you know, I'll take him, because Nuno Mendes is going to be the left wing back coming in the summer, because he's obviously Northside. I don't know what you think of him. I've actually watched him in the league, innit? League
I think he's good. I think he's good.
But I don't know how his end product is, But
Nuno Mendes.
Yeah, because obviously Northside's Portuguese. He's probably watched him more than me, innit?
Look at him smiling. He knows it.
Listen, he's a good player, but for the nation, he's been inconsistent, innit? I don't watch him at Ligue 1, so I'm going to keep it honest. I don't watch how he performs at PSG, but at the same time, let's be real, it's the French league. I don't rate it that highly. But PSG fans that I've seen in the chat have said, for PSG, he's played well. For Portugal, he's left a lot to be desired. I do rate him, and I think he's got very good attributes. I think defensively he's very good. Going forward, he's very good. But then again, I don't like the Portuguese manager.
He's still quite young.
Ruben Amorim, he'll probably do better, but he's a very, very good player. And Ruben Amorim, I rate him as a manager. And I've said this even before he went to Man United. I rate Ruben Amorim. Maybe within your system and within your manager, he'll get the best out of him. But I think he's a very, very good player, bro. I don't think it's a bad transfer. It's not a bad transfer. But for his nation, he's left a lot to be desired for Portugal. I can't lie to you.
The big worry with me about... The big worry about me with the whole Osimhen and Rashford swap deal rumor, etc., is if you take him for 6 months, then he goes back, then that club's got Osimhen and Rashford, unless it's a 6-month loan swap. If it's a 6-month Osimhen to United for 6 months, but Rashford to the other club permanently, they get 2 players in the summer, you get 0 back. Would you take Osimhen on a permanent deal next season if he does well in that 6 months, like with the option to potentially go for a permanent deal depending on how he does in the system? just in case Rashford is a permanent on the other end of the swap deal, or would you just do the whole swap deal anyway and just focus on the summer regardless?
No, just focus on the summer. Just try and get someone in now. Nuno Mendes, we ain't going to get a wing back until Nuno Mendes comes in the summer.
That's a summer thing.
Because they want to keep him. They want to keep him, PSG.
Right.
But he doesn't want to stay there. I don't know why. He just don't want to stay there.
Well, if Trent doesn't go to Real Madrid, and you push the right money, then
the thing is with Man United, yeah, their team is too unbalanced. And what I mean by that is, like, on your right-hand side, you got Mazraoui, you've got the low, you've got players that are performing consistently on the right-hand side. On your left-hand side, you've got the low, some games is good, but the problem is you need a left-footed player that's going to cross and get into, when he gets into the good spaces, he makes the instant cross that needs to be done. And you don't have that. Then you've got Bruno Fernandes as what, your left 10? He's somebody that just, he just doesn't.
He was so good though, against Liverpool though. I can't.
But this guy's too inconsistent though. This is the thing. You guys need the basis. You guys need the players here to play, to be able to play the football that the manager's implementing. You've got Xerxes that can hold up the ball, can link up, which Gyökeres is going to bring you. Is Gyökeres a better finisher? I've seen more of Gyökeres. I'd say yes, but you still have a striker that's available to play the way your manager wants to play. Have you got the left 10? Have you got the left wing back? No, you don't. Establish the balance so that you're dangerous on both sides. Then go and get a striker in the summer. That's what I think Man United will be able to be less predictable and will be able to actually play football and not be so dependent on your right-hand side. Because we talk about Arsenal being dependent on the right-hand side, and it's because we got better quality on the right than we do on the left. And I think it's the same thing with Man United. If you get that balance right, overall as a team, you'll get the best out of Xerxes, and the way that you guys create opportunities, you'll be better. Right now, you're too heavily reliant on Amad Diallo on the right-hand side, and I think you need to get the balance right.
Do you know
that's me as an Arsenal fan. That's how I feel. You may disagree.
It's not. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. But it's not even a quality issue. It is literally just a balance issue because Dallo never uses his left foot. He always cuts inside on his right foot. The last 2 games against Newcastle and Liverpool, he's created the best chances of the games just by using his left foot. The Maguire header against Newcastle hit the post. Do you get what I'm saying? And the Ahmad chance in the first half, just using his left foot. That's all he has to do. He doesn't like.
I'll tell you what. That's one player who cemented his place in Amorim's side, and that's Amad Diallo. And you know what I said a couple of years ago. I think when Arsenal played United, I think it was a year or 2 ago. Amad Diallo was the best player at Manchester United 1 or 2 years ago, and for me, he's still one of the more consistent players at United at the minute. And he cemented his place in Amorim's side. If anyone can play in that right 10 role, it's Amad Diallo. He's been astonishing this season to watch, and we understand now why so many United fans were crying out for game time for Amad Diallo. The kid's got talent. The kid's got serious talent, and he can only get better from here. That's the good thing about Amad Diallo. This isn't his ceiling. He can get better, and that's what's amazing to see. I think Bruno's experience next to him for now is good for Amad Diallo. Long term, I think he'll need a proper left-sided number 10 alongside him, but I think that Bruno's experience is good for now, at least.
Yeah, I just need to sort that left-hand side out, and I think we'll be fine. Can't lie.
Yeah, get Nuno Mendes.
I think everyone's overreacting.
If you can't get Mendes, Miguel Gutierrez from Girona is a good option.
Yeah, you know what it is for me though. You know what it is. I think you just need like a left wing back here. Just even if it's up to the summer, and then you can get the other players that you need just to help you for the rest of the season to get that balance that you guys were talking about.
Whether that's Mendes or
but the thing is, is they don't want to panic in it. If you're gonna go out and get a left wing back, you want to get the right one rather than just getting one, because then in a year's time you might have to replace him again. So I understand, like Man United this season they're not gonna win the league. They're probably not gonna get top 4. Do you get what I'm saying? So
you never know, bro. You might end up in Charles League, bro. Do you know what I mean?
No, we ain't getting relegated. We ain't getting
down
relegated.
below. Them ones.
Everyone's overreacting because they're looking at our league position. I guarantee there'll come a period where we fly up the table. We'll go and win a few games in a row and fly up the table. We're only a point off Spurs. Do you get what I'm saying? We'll fly up the table eventually. Yeah. The point is they'll look at it and go, we're not going to panic. We're just going to wait till the summer and get the actual one we want, which is Mendes, and then they'll get the actual striker they want and the left 10 they want. And once they get that out, I think they get 5-6 players. I think we'll be back to being a half decent team again. To be honest with you.
Yeah. So apparently United are looking for Kola Moani, bro.
Yeah, I saw that, but
I think he's a Spurs signing rather than a United signing. I think he'd rather suit Spurs than United, to be honest with you. If he's going to go anywhere in the Prem, it'd be Spurs.
This is going to be stressful, King. You know, King's going to suffer, bro.
Yo, King, what you saying, man?
King, chat to us, blood. Man, I just there peeking, bro. What happened, bro?
What's man saying, bro? Man looking like Revel Morrison in the background, just chilling, running goals, you know? What's man telling me, bro? You got the draw. You got to be happy, King, man. What are you telling me, bro? Yo, what? I can't hear. We can't hear you, bro.
He needs some milk.
What's that saying? I can't hear you.
Nah.
Is it just me? Nah.
Yeah, we can't hear him. We can't hear him.
Yeah, the sound's not coming through, but his mic says it's on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Log off and log back on, maybe, or change your mic. Change the mic. If you go
On the
onto
settings.
if you go onto go onto the mic thing, press the arrow that goes up, and then change the mic. Maybe change it, and we'll see. We can hear.
And everyone that's on their phone can actually put their phone sideways, and it goes into full screen, innit?
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, big up, real King. Yeah, we can hear him.
Sideways.
Sideways, okay. Wait, hang on.
No, if you got, do you have
Hang
an
on,
iPhone?
it's not.
Is your phone locked on, or can it auto rotate?
It depends if it's
It's
an
like-
iPhone or if it's an Android. Then it depends.
It's an Android, isn't it? So
Yeah. So if you swipe down, there's that thing where it allows you to change the thing. I
Yeah.
forgot what it's called. It's called.
I'm an Android, so it does the same for me as well.
It says you go from. I think you can choose. It's like a lock, so it goes portrait and it says auto rotate.
Yeah,
It's that one.
I'm not an Android on here. But I am an Android.
Yeah.
yeah.
Smart
Yeah.
people
Anyway,
on Android.
anyway, I just wanted to hear what. I just wanted to hear what all you man wanted to say, innit? You know what I mean? I can't really Raphael Morrison, you know that joke. But anyway, man. Anyway, look, I'm happy with the performance, but I'm not happy with the result because we should have won. Man United should have won that game. Liverpool was there. Liverpool was there for the taking, and Hoyland, I've said it about this guy. This guy is the worst number 9 in Europe. This guy is just awful, innit? There's nothing that needs to be more said in it. You get me? About Rasmus. Obviously, Dallo on the Dallo did a cross into Ahmad, and he slightly, the cross was slightly behind Ahmad, so it was difficult for him to like head the ball in, but yeah, that was another chance. Obviously, we had another chance in the second half where Mazarari could have played Garnacho through on goal, but he hit the pass. And then obviously we had that chance from Harry Maguire. Obviously, I thought it was a very good performance, but we should have won the game, bro. We should have took our chances when we needed to, and we didn't. Look, Bruno Fernandes had a decent second half, but like let's stop gassing this guy up. Like this guy weren't good in the first half. In the second half, he was decent. But like, let's stop gassing this guy up because I hear certain man on TikTok, going at certain man saying that I hear certain Man United fans what are going at Arent, who's on TikTok, saying all the Bruno Fernandes haters, what are you saying now? Bro, he's had one good half in like 30 good. Bro, he's had one good half. He's had one good half out of 30 big games, bro. Like, let's stop gassing this guy up. Yeah, like let's stop gassing this guy up. This guy's had one good half, and a man is saying he was mad at the match. He was mad at the match. No, he wasn't mad at the match. Ugarte and Harry Maguire play better than him, and Dallo play better than him. I've just named 3 players. That were better than him. Dallo, Maguire, and Ugarte. So I don't want to hear about Bruno. Bruno's the guy. Bruno's this. Bruno's that. Allow it, bro. Allow it for one half of the game. Allow it, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I've gave Amarim lots of credit for this game, and I've given them credit for numerous games. But like Northside said, yeah, like the team is unbalanced. Yes, people can say about the players, but at the same time, Amarim's making his system too defensive. Like at the same time, we should be playing Anthony as a right wing back. We should be playing Anthony more as a wing back. Like we play better with attackers at wing back. That's what we play better with attackers at wing back. So because they go forward and they like to do 1-2 quick give and goes. That's what they like to do in it. So yeah, man. Obviously we need to address a lot of areas in the summer. Obviously I wanted to give Onana a chance in this new system, but I don't think Onana's good enough. I think Onana has too many bozo genes in him. Like he has too many mistakes in him, bro. I think obviously we need a right wing back and we need a left wing back and we need a midfielder next to Ugarte who is good on the ball. Because under Ruben Amorim, he likes to have one of his midfielders to receive the ball in tight spaces, and he likes to have one of his midfielders also switching the ball left to right. Kobe Mainu long term is not good enough as an 8 because Kobe Mainu does not have the defensive awareness and he does not have the passing range. Like for example, Pogba was not an 8, but at least with Paul Pogba had passing range. He had a variety of passing range. Kobe Mainu can pass the ball 5 yards, but he can't spray 10, 15 or 20 yard passes. So overall in the 8, he's not good enough. In the 10, if Kobe's going to play in the system, like long term, he has to be one of the 10s. Obviously, we need a left 10 as well. We need a right 10 to cover Amad Diallo, because if Amad Diallo gets injured, if Amad Diallo gets injured as a right 10, then boy, we're going to have some problems. We need a new striker because Rasmus Højlund isn't good enough. And obviously Xerxes is a 9, but Xerxes is a different type of 9. Xerxes is a link number 9. He's not he basically Xerxes is a Roberto Firmino. He's not gonna get you bare goals. He's not gonna score you 25 goals. That's not. He's not a goal scorer. He's a link man. So that's Xerxes' game in it.
He reminds me of Berbatov, bro. Not in terms of
yeah.
No, not level, but it's like the way he plays, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. 100%, but it's like even in the Liverpool game, yeah, he should have brought Xerxes on earlier. Like Amarim took 85 minutes to take Højlund off. I don't know why he kept on Højlund for that long. Højlund should have been hooked off ages ago. He should have been hooked off the last 20 minutes or half an hour of the game.
Yeah, it should have been hooked up half time.
Real King.
He was all.
Do you still back, because you mentioned the signings that you want in January, and I agree with you, but my question to you is, do you think that Ineos have faith in Amarim? Because if Amarim says to them, get me Osimhen, get me Vlahovic, do you still think Ineos can do that this January? Do you have your full belief in them?
Like to be honest, that's a good question, Macy, because I think it's 50-50. I think Ineos have made some good decisions in terms of the structure, in terms of the wage structure and that, yeah. But they've also made mistakes like appointing Dan Ashworth. Appointing Dan Ashworth was the biggest mistake, because appointing Dan Ashworth, yeah, he was the one what gave Bruno Fernandes 300k. He was the one who gave Bruno Fernandes 300k. He was the one who wanted to keep Ten Hag. Yeah, he was the one who wanted to keep Ten Hag and give Bruno 300k. He was the one who sold Jadon Sancho to Chelsea on loan with a 25 million buyback option. He was the guy who did that. And the reason why Ineos appointed Dan Ashworth, because apparently he was friends with Sir Dave Brailsford, and he was friends with Jason Wilcox. That's why they appointed Dan Ashworth. But you shouldn't be appointing people. But you shouldn't be appointing sporting directors that are friends that you get along with. You should be appointing sporting directors who are good enough to do their job. You shouldn't be appointing sporting directors because they are friends with certain man or the bedrooms with certain man. Nah, that don't work in football. You have to pick the right man, what is good enough to be the sporting director. Instead of waiting all this time, instead of waiting all this time, 7 months to get Dan Ashworth, we should have paid 20 million to get Sander Berg from Fulham, because I remember we was linked with Sander Berg from Fulham, and he would have been a good signing because obviously he's physically good and he's good on the ball. We should have got Sander Berg, but we didn't. And this is the thing, I'm 50-50 with Ineos. Ineos have made some good decisions, but at the same time they've made some odd decisions. So if they don't back Amorim in the transfer window and they don't give him the good enough players, then we have to start looking at Ineos funny. But at the same time, Amorim needs to adapt things at the same time. Amorim needs to do better with certain stuff. Like for example, like Amorim, the problem is with Amorim, what I've had a problem with Amorim is he's misprofiled certain players. Like he has said himself, Bruno Fernandes is not good as a 10, but he's persisted at playing Bruno Fernandes in the 10. Yeah, he's also played Kobe Mainoo as the 8 when Kobe Mainoo's never been an 8. He's played the Dallo and Mazzarari as wing backs when they're not wing backs, they're centre backs in this system. And the thing is, if you don't trust certain players to play at wing back or certain players to play in midfield or that, get some of the youth players, bro. Get some of the youth players. Do a Van Gaal thing, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Louis Van Gaal did. Everyone remembers what Louis Van Gaal did. Louis Van Gaal got in the youth players, bro. Brought in some of the youth players to play some of his system. You get me? Like Amorim needs to explore more stuff. You get me? He needs to try more stuff because he hasn't done everything. He hasn't done everything that he can. He can explore more stuff by going to the youth and giving some of the youth players a chance, because some of the youth players can't be worse than Garnacho, can't be worse than Bruno Fernandes, can't be worse than Rasmus Højlund. So and can't be worse than Dallo and Mazzarari in the wing-back system. Obviously, like I said, Mazzarari and Dallo are centre-backs in the system. So, yes, we need to bring players. Yes, we need to give Amorim players. But at the same time, he needs to explore more things and he needs to adapt certain things. Like, if he's going to play Casemiro and Eriksen in the pivot at times, make it compact. Don't make Eriksen and Casemiro a high press, because we saw it in the Newcastle game when Eriksen and Casemiro were high pressing, we got ripped apart. You know what man's saying. So Amorim needs to make some changes, and he needs to, instead of making the team more defensive, he needs to make the team more attacking, because we've got Ugarte, we've got Delite, we've got Yenny Euro, we got Harry Maguire, we got Mazzarari, we got Dallo. That's too defensive. He's saying that he doesn't want our team to be open, but bro, we are conceding goals. We are conceding goals anyway by playing defensive anyway. So if you need goals in the team, why don't we just play more front foot? Why don't you play more attacking? Like we conceding goals when we defending anyway. So what's the worst can happen if we attack? If we attack more, you know what I'm trying to say. But these are just fine details, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, man, I'm happy with the performance against Liverpool, but not happy with the result because we should have won that game.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I hear that. I hear that, man.
Listen, Nuff. Who's that Algerian Rick Ross, the CEO? He looks like he's in some prison. He looks like he's in the prison yard, blood. The Algerian Rick Ross, bro. What are you doing outside, bro?
OT.
That's a Rick Rossy, though.
If you know, you
He's in
know.
a prison yard, bro. I'm hearing man kick ball, blood. You know what I mean? They say, my guy.
If you know, you know, bro. OT, you get me? Like, what's man saying, bro? What you lot saying?
CEO, I never said.
How you doing?
We're just chilling, bro. We're just chilling, talking about our clubs, bro. That's what we're doing, innit? Like,
listen, man.
Man United got Arsenal next, innit? So
I actually saw today what North put about Julian says, like, you know, enjoy the ride or whatever. Yeah, you see, Julian. Yeah. I work, so I do sometimes like worksheets for employees that are locksmiths, yeah. And there's one of them that his name is Julian, yeah. I swear to God, I leave him lost. Bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I don't care. Whoever named you Julian, do you know what I'm saying? Blame whoever named you Julian, bro. I leave him lost. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, man. And I make it like every detail, and I start because, bro, I just hate that name, Julian. Now, you know, same way there's process, Julian. What else? What else?
Karen is one of them. Add it to the Karen list.
Growth. Do you know what I'm saying? Growth. Raw. What else? What else? Prospect. All this. Pause.
Unlock. You know what I mean? Unlock.
Unlock. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
man, it tells me unlock. I'm telling you right now.
I'm trying to get
man said on.
No, but real talk, man. Like, why are we keeping hearing these names? Like, you know what? I was on the way home when you were talking about how we never sign ballers. We always sign players that become ballers at our club. Do you know what I'm saying? And we've been like that for years and years and years. The thing is, yeah, this is what I don't get. Players, teams that actually buy players and make them and then resell them, yeah, they don't have our history. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, teams that do that, they don't usually have history. Like, you see Man United, yeah, even though Man United are shit, but they were able to get Casemiro. Do you know what I'm saying? Varane. I can name you better.
Pogba, Zlatan. Pogba. These man as well.
Europa League. They came in Europa League. Pogba and Zlatan. They got them in Europa.
Do you know what I'm saying? And bro, we need Champions League. Come on, man. We need Champions League. We need the stars to align. What do we need? What do we need more to get an actual player, bro? Like, how many things do we need to get an actual player, bro? Like, the last player we bought was Sanchez, and Sanchez wasn't playing at Barcelona. Let's be real, man, then. Even though, you know, we love Sanchez or whatever, but like, bro, he wasn't playing at Barcelona. There's no way you can get in that team. You know? How many players, bro? How many players have gone through this club, bro? Are terrible, bro. Mustafi, bro. Like, come on, man. Let's be.
But the problem is, yeah, we move like Tinder. That's the problem, yeah. Like, we swipe right, yeah, but the player ain't swiping right. Do you get me? So there's no conversation because the player ain't swiping right. But we're trying to swipe.
Everyone's swiping right. You know, Arsenal, they swipe right to everyone.
Yeah, everyone right,
no
right,
stopping.
Right. You know, Sesko, right. Yeah, Cunha, right. Everyone right.
But you know what it is? The players are all doing left.
Man trying to do the Babs thing, yeah. Trying to do that. Yo, babes, man's from out of town and that, you know. Like, what you saying? Like, kind of late night. Yours, you know. That's how we move, bro. Yours, you know. You know what I'm saying?
The only way they get a conversation. The only way they get a conversation, yeah, is if the socials
pay drinks. They pay drinks, bro. Come on, man. They be paying drinks. Let's be real, bro. Arsenal be paying drinks, bro. There's certain agents out there, yeah. They just name Arsenal for the sake of it. They're like, oh, Arsenal interested. How many players have been interested in? How many players, bro? Cunha said no, you know. Bro. Cunha said no to us. That's if you lot believe that we were interested. It's even more fucked than the others that didn't believe that we were interested. The thing is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine Arsenal were really interested and Cunha said no. Cunha, come on, man, saying no to us, overstaying at Wolves. And we've seen it before, North. That's the thing, yeah?
Man, we've seen this before, and it's just gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna continue happening. You see the performance last game, yeah. Next game we might win, or the other game we might win, and then everybody's back on board, bro. I'll start seeing some stats. You know, Arsenal, how much they win, and bro. Like, come on, man, cut the bullshit, bro. Anybody that watched that football saw that performance, like last game, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It tells you a lot, bro. It tells you a lot, man. I swear to God, Tinder settings, bro. Right. But all the fat things. You're only getting fat things, bro. There ain't nothing that you ain't getting fat things, bro. You get me? And man gonna top that because he ain't got nothing else. See what I'm saying? Man's down in like a vodka, like a liter of vodka, bro. Bro, let's be honest, bro. Man's down in a liter of vodka. That's the bullshit that they feed us. A liter of vodka, so we can.
Bro. This club, yeah, is unable, yeah, to get players, bro. We're unable to convince players. The only way we're getting a player, yeah, is arranged marriage, bro. That's how we get players. It's arranged.
Go cool, mum.
No, because arranged marriage, both parties need to say yes. You can't say no. You're talking about forced marriage.
Family.
No. You're talking about forced marriage, blood. You're not talking about arranged.
He's talking about, you know what he's talking about yesterday, yeah? He's talking about if you go back to the old country, yeah, and get someone from there and be like, yo, you want to go Europe? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you want this, you want that, I'll give you a better life. That's what he's talking about, bro. Do you get me? Like, come on.
Let's be real, bro. Man's got the iPhone, man's got everything, bro. If it's back in Africa, we got 2 gold, 1 sheep. You know what I'm saying? Paid for, done, finished.
But you know what it is? You know what Rashid got extra of him? Rashid got extra of him,
yeah? It's the African thing, but we put 2 gold, 1 sheep. You know what I mean? A massive bag of rice. What else do you want? Some beans? What else do you want? But we'll spice it up.
Bro, you man are wasting time on throw-ins, bro. You man are wasting time on corners and throw-ins, bro. Like, bro, this is a joke, man. Yo.
Nah. Moreno, funny, bro. You get action, man. You get action, man, bro. That's what you get, bro. Like, come on. You get Moreno, Calafiori, these players, bro. Like, bare players that Arsenal don't deserve to win.
We'll put the down down. We get the donkey. That's Kai Havertz, bro. Looking all skinny and strong. Some next donkey, bro. Looks like it's on its last legs, bro. Anyone want some donkey milk? You know what I'm saying? Squeeze the lemon like ourselves. That's what we'll get it through, bro. But other than that,
and guess what? North, Kai Havertz doesn't respect us, bro. He went partying, bro. He was saying shot. You know what I'm saying? 12 o'clock. Kiss the first go. You see, come on, bro. I know what he was on. I know what he was on, bro.
You know what I mean? Man went prism in that, trying to get the slow bunny with flawless.
You get me? Come on, man. Like, don't even say that. I'll text you afterwards. That kind of
it's crazy.
You know what it is?
Oh shit! Snow bunnies were flawless and then went to go get a kebab, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is?
Come on, man.
Rashid just fuming, yeah, because he recently saw the players' wages.
I swear to God, bro. The other day, North.
That scream. I told him, yeah, he was talking about the players or whatever. I told him, I sent him the link here, and I said, go look at the wages, because I thought he knew. Like, I thought you already knew. Like, I didn't think he was gonna be something new, bro. These man.
The thing is that if you're not on YouTube, yeah, you do know, but not to like now. I'm digging. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like putting it up on live, and we start digging into it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I found out bare shit that like I can. Arsenal, do you know how much? Do you know how much we're paying players like Gabriel Jesus?
Bro,
do you know what I'm saying?
Remember,
we're paying. Big man thing.
Man are doubling man's wages.
You're right, yeah.
A man's on 50 and then he's on like 250 or something like that. Ask him, Rashid. Remember?
How many? Jesus was like 265 or something, or like.
Rashid, remember when you looked at the chart and then you seen how much people's wages are doubling when they come to Arsenal?
Scary, bro. Scary. And these men are afraid that bro. Oh, don't hurt the player's feelings, bro. How you gonna hurt his feelings, bro? He ain't listening to you, bro. He never reads anything you put out, bro. Like, calm down. You know what I'm saying? You're just a comment. NPC. What the fuck's going on, bro? What's with the love? You know,
emotional damage.
Nah, seriously, bro. I'm vexed, bro. Like, come on, man. It's taking. This process is taking too long, bro. I raised my sister as a daughter because you already know the story, right, North? But so she was 5 years. She's 10 now, bro. She's 10. Talking nearly 11 years old, bro. Waiting for Arteta to do something. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do nothing, bro. This manager here just showed everybody why he's 3 DMs, bro. Come on, man. Who the fuck plays 3 DMs nowadays? Who plays the 3 DMs? Bro?
Against Brighton, bro.
Show that.
Even Mourinho, yeah, they always cussed, yeah, didn't play 3 DMs. And they, they always said they never won a Mourinho ball. When I never seen this guy play 3 DMs, bro. I never seen
what goes.
Maybe Yasser, you remember again. I've never seen him play 3
It's
DMs.
crazy.
Just deep it this though. Deep it this. The problem is that not even the 3 DMs. Like that's one mess up. Yeah. Then you have 1 DM at right back. Why didn't you just play a winger or something at right back? You know,
and guess what?
You just put a winger or centre back at right back.
Just play 3 at the back.
And he's your best midfielder, bro. Partey's your best midfielder. Like, why wouldn't you play him in midfield when he's your best midfielder, bro? Like, when you know
his contract's running out. This is how we're gonna sell him the project. Oh yeah, you can
right.
just play right wing back.
You know what's mad though? Yeah? I've watched the game, the Brighton game, and every time Rice got the ball and Ethan was free in the first half, he'd hesitate. Instead of passing to him on the wing, he'd go back and pass left, yeah. And you know what I remembered enough is when that guy told you, yo, Rice can pass forward better than Partey.
No, whoever said that, bro? Who said that? Who said that?
I swear, North. I was driving that day. I looked down in the chat, yeah, and you put it up, and I was dying. I was like, "There's no way, man."
Yeah, I remember that, bro.
Who's chest, you know? Not Rice can pass. What did he say? He can progress the ball better than Partey.
Bro.
I was like,
yeah.
Bro, Rice was looking for free kicks, bro. Rice was looking for set pieces. Rice was falling on the floor, trying to protect the ball, trying to get set pieces. Going to shit like that, bro. You get me, bro? But that's mad. Like even, bro. When you play eight defenders, bro. When you're trying to defend with 8, the rest of your strikers or whoever you got forward have to be pacey, bro. Have to be pacey because how else are you gonna attack, bro? How else are you gonna? How else? Who is he got? He's got Trossard, no pace, bro. He got Ethan. He hooked him up for 45 minutes and then he brought on someone that's pacey, but he played him on the right and he just couldn't really do much. You know what I'm saying? And he's got Gabriel Jesus as a 9, bro. Come on, let's be honest. What are you gonna do with these 3 players, bro, up front with 8 players in defense? Nobody between. There was a huge gap, really. Look, the huge gap between the fucking the strikers and the midfielders. There was a huge gap, bro, because we were playing, bro. At least play Jorginho as the right centre mid. At least play him as the right centre mid. Maybe something could come out of it.
Rashid, one sec. You know,
Rice can't play as a midfielder, man. Like,
no, have you watched the game, innit? Oh, you had that dodgy internet, the hotel thing, innit? Yo, listen, yeah, I felt so bad for you, so I can't lie. But because remember, even was it the night before you tried to do that Colombia stream as well? Yeah? Bro, we were there. We were like, yo, speak for. I was gonna tell you, just take a day off, man, until you find good internet. But listen, on the game,
it was our fault, man. Yo, he banned Miss Northside.
Yeah, no. We're nice to
real talk. I didn't even chat to her right now because she pissed me off.
Again, okay. Anyway, look,
it's crazy weird though. Like
in the game,
you know the excuse is gonna be though, Yassi. You know the excuse is gonna be. They're gonna say, "Oh, if we bring in a 10, it's gonna hunter Martin Odegaard's growth. Oh, if we bring in a left winger, it's gonna hunter Martin."
Here we go with the feelings. Here we go with the feelings.
They can hold that.
Here we go.
That's what Arsenal are gonna say, bro.
These man king, they can hold it because when I told them,
bro,
you can get Pedro Neto.
These guys must be single.
And you can't play him. That's what
these guys must be single because if you had a girl, you wouldn't have enough more feelings to give to anyone, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You're giving it Calafiori.
Trust me, bro. I swear to God, I'm vexed as well about that as well. But really, bro, really, like there's no more feelings for these players. For what, bro? For what? Man, Odegaard can't play sometimes. So what? Somebody else plays. Saka can't play. So what? Somebody else. Why can't we do a Liverpool, bro? A Liverpool play every time is different. Sometimes you see Jota. Go get Jota, bro. Go talk to him. Tell him that come. We'll give you.
Jota's legs are finished.
Bro, when these men are playing, when we played against Chelsea, we drew. What did Odegaard do to win us the game? What did he do to win us the game against Ipswich?
I mean,
There's been bare games this season where he's played. What has he done, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Did he play
Nothing.
the Fulham game? What did he do in the Fulham game? Like, what are we talking about? Man, I'm talking about, oh, when these players are available. This is why I said, yeah, you know, when we first got the injury to Saka and Odegaard, I was like, bro, man, I'm talking like when these guys are available, we're winning the league, hands down. But we've had these guys available for the last couple of campaigns. What have we done? What have we done? Man, I'm trying to talk about it like it's a new thing. Oh, wait till they're available. I don't give a fuck if they're available, because guess what? They alone being available enough for us to win. If we had no injuries this season, we ain't winning them. So what is the conversation?
Bro,
we're not winning.
Bro,
available. The thing is, we had to build.
There's
on
a
them
reason, North. There's a reason I said you're not making top 4 before when I first joined your stream. Before,
nah, we are making
That was-
top 4. Nah. That's not our problem.
All right,
Whoa.
No. The reason I said that is because I was thinking this year you must, for some reason, I wasn't hoping, but I'm saying that there has to be injuries. You can't go that many years with no injuries, especially because you played the intense game the first year and all that stuff. Yeah,
Mandem, I'm gonna
big up, Rashid. And
Big up,
bro,
bro.
like you could have potentially, if you get injuries, it's not going to be, you're not title challenging anymore. Because remember, no, if you can challenge, you like you said, you might not win, but this time because you got injuries, you might go lower. This is what I was thinking. And if everyone improves, you might go down. That's what I was thinking. That's where my logic came from. Because all those the couple of years before that, it was literally just you and City and Liverpool before they battled it against Crystal Palace. Do you know what I'm saying? But in the game against Brighton, a lot of people said blame certain players or whatever, yeah, because they were wrong. But it's like, if you looked at the midfield, North, yeah, there was at some points where Jorginho was going to Mikel, yeah, and that usually midfielders usually do this when they're like, listen, I'm being overrun or something, change it. You can see that he was complaining, especially with Jorginho. He's experienced, isn't it? It's not like man. He's supposed to be that guy that runs the midfields and controls the tempo, whatever, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's what they say. But those players usually, when it goes wrong, they walk over to the manager and say, "Yo, what's going on?" Well, you know, they do that thing when they're like, "What can we do?" and blah blah blah, or change it up.
Yeah,
you can see in his face. Yeah, I've seen Jorginho for years. You can see that he's suffering, and everyone, I've seen in your match reaction as well. Yeah, that you kept saying he just people are walking past him and that. I've always said, yeah, if you just if he as soon as he loses the ball, you can go past him straight away. So what do? You get runners around him, or you kind of accommodate, especially if he has to play. Any manager has to accommodate that bit, and it's not just specifically for him, but in general, that's what happens. The manager knows that's your weakness, so I'm gonna add something next to you to help you in that position. And he was just getting overrun, bro. And he goes to the manager. The manager's like, you know what? Waste time on the corner then. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like nothing to do with the game, and it was continuous all the way to the end. Their midfield was just running through, and bro, it's like at least for me, a manager has to make adjustments in the game. Like if something goes wrong in the game, make a change, fix it. This is what I loved about Thomas Tuchel, because he almost used to be like, okay, cool, how about I move Kante from the right midfield to this side, or you know what I mean, or add another centre back and change 3 in the back mid game, because he realizes the midfield's being overrun, or you get it, like for different options. Their manager is watching, he's just waiting because they're playing side to side. Brighton's not going to do anything; they're just going to keep the ball. For Bergen, I think that's his name, the goalkeeper. For Bruggen, that's the Dutch goalkeeper. He's comfy on the ball. He's comfy on the ball because I watched him in the Euros as well for Holland. Bro, he doesn't mind taking his time on the ball. So he's gonna wait till you press him, and then it's gonna release it. That's why in one of the chances you've seen him, he chopped Jay-Z, said it. Just walk past him and just past the ball. He's comfortable. So it's like you need to find ways of beating teams. For me, you have enough quality to go all out in terms of the players that they have. Arsenal can go all out. Now, do they have? Can you say Rice might be I don't know, bro. It's like, do they have certain qualities in midfield where they might be vulnerable? I mean, do they have certain players that could make it vulnerable, like a Rice and all these people? They might not be able to progress the ball, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Then find a way in it.
And
the problem is you persist
players,
to play that doesn't work. He keeps
and he's misprofile certain players. It's like, bro, Calafiori was playing as a centre back for Italy, and all of a sudden you think you can make him to a fullback. When you play when he plays Zinchenko, he plays him at left back, bro. The brother is a midfielder. Yeah, you play Kai Havertz at times in midfield when you know that does not work. You've played Gabriel Jesus as a number 9 when he's not even a number 9. Like, you've missed profile so many players, like Declan Rice. You've played Declan Rice as an 8. You played Declan Rice as an 8. You were meant to buy Declan Rice as a 6, but all of a sudden you're playing him as an 8. It's like, brother, you're misprofiling all of these players, yeah, and you're not adapting in certain games, and then you're coming out in lies every press conference saying, "Oh, Kai Havertz is fit. Oh, Martin Odegaard will be back soon. Oh, Saka will be back soon. This player will be back soon." And most of the time they're not back. Most of the time, Arteta said, I remember he said Odegaard, when Odegaard got that big injury, he said, Odegaard isn't going to be out for that long. He's going to come back soon. Next minute, Odegaard's out for the next 3 months, and he also plays players that are injured. He plays Ben White need a surgery at the start of the season, but all of a sudden he started Ben White every single game, and look what happened to Ben White right now. Yeah, like, he's played Declan Rice on a broken toe. He's done all of these. He's rushed Gabriel Jesus back, and he's got injury after injury after injury. Somehow this guy has made, I said it in the last stream as well, somehow this guy has made Thomas Partey injury prone. Thomas Partey did not have the reputation of being injury prone at Atletico Madrid. All of a sudden, he gets injured at Arsenal. Mikel Merino, in his third training session, he gets injured for Arsenal. It's like, bro, it's like this brother's playing players who are underfit.
You know what it is, King?
Like,
I
it's
think
crazy. It's mad.
it looks like the Arsenal players are working harder in training than they do on the pitch. If that even makes sense. It's almost like they work so hard off the pitch, but when they come on the pitch, they don't train. They don't play the same.
He's doing a Ten Hag, bro. He's doing the Ten Hag doing bleep tests in training, bro. That's what Arteta's probably doing to these men.
I don't think they're behind him, bro. I'll be real. I don't think they're behind him, but they know they're going to get crucified if they don't do what he asked for.
Yeah, because they're afraid of Arteta, because Arteta will always say to them, if you don't do what I say, I'll drop you, because that's who Arteta is. He's arrogant because he wants the players to listen.
We saw more fight from them before. This is the problem, like, we can all talk about tactics and stuff like that, but you can see when a player's just giving it their all for a player. Like, you saw Mourinho at Inter Milan, you saw Mourinho at Chelsea, you saw Fergie. You know what I'm saying, and what the players will do to bust a gut to give their all. Even Klopp, like, those players never got tired of pressing and going forward because they believed in the manager. I'm seeing a lack of effort even from the players, and I feel like that's when it's like, bro, I ain't doing that no more. I'm not tracking back like you told me to do anymore. I'm not inverting anymore. I'm not doing all the things that you wanted me to do where they seemed more enthusiastic to do. Yes, it's the tactics, but it's also, if the players are not on board, you're going to see a lackluster performance. And I'm seeing lackluster performances all round. It's not solely one player. I'm seeing multiple performances where I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, Martinelli, do you really want to be here? Odegaard, do you want to be here? Declan Rice, are you really looking like you're really on it? Like, he came out and said, yo, I don't want to play in an 8. I'm a 6. I don't want to play in an 8. I don't want to go forward. I'm not as effective in the team going forward in the final third. It seems like the players have had enough to be like, this ain't working, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, but that's what happens when you don't win in like 2 years.
Yeah.
You don't charge the batteries. You know them ones. Like, if you keep winning, if you keep winning, you can.
If you keep winning.
Yeah, that's King's thing. If you keep winning, like, the level goes up. It's like the belief goes up. Do you get it? We've won before, everything's going well. You can consistently keep it up, especially in a 5-year period like you guys have been. It's 5 years, isn't it? So it's like, this is why we rate Pep, because he could always he can keep it. He can maintain the winning thing with the players. Because otherwise, usually, you win 1 year, and then all of a sudden, everyone, like, when they won the treble, everyone's like, you know what? We've done our job. We won the treble. I've won everything. I'm laying back. But they keep getting that mentality, just keeps going in it. And bro, for me, the reason why I'm with you when it comes to, I don't believe the injuries can be an excuse, especially when you're in phase 5, yeah, because you should have done better in the transfer window. You should have backups. Even if someone's injured, you have someone else to play. all the players that you have lost to injury are first team players. So you don't have anyone else to play that. Does that make sense? It's not like you have great squad planning. And you've lost your, what's it called? You've lost your main player. Like, let's say you've lost Saka and you've lost someone else, except for the Sterling thing, but he's barely played. Does that make sense? So it's like everyone's just getting injured. So what happened to recruitment then? Then you have the thing we had today about the Brighton game when it comes to, it's a controversial decision. Usually a controversial decision is like something that we can all agree on. Right? So it's usually what? If it's a 50-50 decision, like certain man were trying to say on TikTok and that. So like sometimes they're given, sometimes they're not, enough. Bro, that means 50-50. It's against you this time. You know, if it's a 50-50 thing, it can be with you today, not with you tomorrow. So it's like you can't, it's just excuses, bro. Like really and truly, if Arteta didn't win something at a certain time, he should have got sacked. Goodbye. That's it. That's what should have happened. The problem is now is you man are too deep into this thing, yeah. And you just have to keep, now it's like Omar said, now it's, you're on this weird, like you're walking this tightrope, yeah, because this is the problem. Either you're gonna start losing players and you have to do one of them rebuilds again, like you remember you and I talked about this, I think a month ago, whatever, yeah. You have to do a rebuild to the rebuild. Before people have already done the rebuild, but we have to do a rebuild to a rebuild. We haven't won anything, yeah. And then it's either that or a manager comes in and he might be able to get something out of them. Even though Arteta has sat 5 years out of these, man, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So I can't definitively say another manager can't do anything, because I've seen it with the rubbish that we had with Werner and them, man. But then again, are there managers like that have that open mindset where they're willing to come in and kind of adjust the team to the best of their abilities? Does that make sense? Like assemble the team, see what's working, and you know what, we'll do what we can with the players I have and few additions. That's what Tuchel did, because the team that was there wasn't his, so he had to kind of assemble them together. This is what I'm going to do with this team, and that keep it moving, if that makes sense. I don't know if there's anyone that still does that nowadays. If that makes sense, because if you think about it now, if all these managers got their own systems and own way of doing certain things, as soon as you bring a manager, it's like, I can't do anything with this team. You know, them are losing 6-0 on that because my system. You know, these players don't suit me. They don't suit my system. You know? So it's like you don't know, man. Arsenal, it's like, what are the next steps? This is my thing, innit? Like sometimes you look at it and think, okay, cool, you've lost 5 years. Looking forward now, what is it? Like you're in the January transfer window. I don't think you like. It's not even a diss, bro. I don't think you're gonna get anyone, and I know that you know the same thing. Everyone's gonna make their videos about transfers for the whole January month, make their nice money, 100k views, 200k views on the thing every day, transfer daily, and then transfer deadline, whole day transfer deadline videos, and then we got one player or we got someone else's reject, back to the summer. Do you get what I'm saying? And then it's like, bro, when is it gonna change, bro?
But this is the thing. Like, we haven't made the structure of the club so that we are successful regardless of Arteta. We've made it has to be through Arteta. We have not, and this is why I will never forgive this club about this here, because they went away from Wenger saying Wenger can't do everything, to then appointing this guy that has not even half the credentials of Wenger and say, you can be in charge of transfers, you get to say on contracts, you get to say on renewals, you get to say on what players come in, you get to say on absolutely everything. So why just get rid of Wenger? Because Wenger was against the idea of a sporting director. You get a sporting director for us to later realize that actually Edu didn't really have a say. It was more of a show thing. Yeah, Edu's more there. I believe Edu was more there for, do you know what? Arteta will identify the player. Edu would fly out, talk to the player.
Yeah, it's like an assistant.
He's not the one saying, yo, this is how we're building the team and this is what we need and this is what we're getting. You're there. So when Arteta's taking over training, like all the training sessions, going, like obviously being there for the games, in-game management, etc.
Yeah.
Arteta's there for that. But Arteta's the one telling you where you got to go. Edu, while Arteta's doing all of that and is occupied and can't be at two places at once, Edu, you go there and convince the player and get the contracts and everything else. That's basically what it was, bro.
Man said assistant.
But this is what I mean. But man's a receptionist.
Edu, man
Arteta's
said Edu is Arteta's handbag. You know?
But this is
Bro,
what I'm saying, bro.
it don't make sense.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Bro, Arteta is Kim Kardashian, and the other one is like, what's the sister? What's that? Courtney.
Chloe,
You know what I'm saying?
Courtney,
No,
yeah.
Courtney. You know the dead thing, Courtney, the Chloe thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Just there in the side. Do you know what I mean? Just there to pick up the phone calls and, oh yes, we'll work with you and all of that kind of thing, bro. He didn't have no say.
But you know what it is? The reason he got Arteta is because they thought he was like he's like the wonder kid of managers. That's what they thought he was gonna be. You know them ones. He ended up being a failed wonder kid. And ended up being a failed wonder kid. Bro.
He was. It was a Bojan. You remember when Bojan was supposed to be the next Messi? He's a Bojan, bro.
No, but you see, no, that's too far. Like, that's
Have you
like
worked
saying he was
with
going to
Pep
be
as
great.
Yeah, bro. I remember the Yanazai thing were crazy, bro. The Yanazai thing were crazy, bro. Like it was it was the same thing at Manchester United. We bring Ten Hag in because he used to work with Pep Guardiola. Arsenal looked at it and went, Arteta's worked with Pep Guardiola at Man City, so let's bring him. Let's bring Arteta in.
But Ten Hag King had a bit of a CV with Ajax, bro. This is the thing, yeah. That's what I called Arteta a wonder kid. They just seen him kick ball for 2 minutes. We won him. That's basically what they done. With Ten Hag, at least, you know what I mean. He done something. He played for a couple of clubs. Them ones, yeah. This guy ain't played for no club, bro. They seen him kick ball in the back garden, yeah, and it was like, yo, he looks good. Bring him to Arsenal. You know them ones. He can be the manager. That's basically what happened. And you knew the way they approached him, North, yeah. You knew that it was like they seduced him, blood. They didn't even have to, bro. Because imagine, yeah, that's like you having like a LV bag and that and going to a dead thing with a Merc. You know she's gonna say yes. You know them ones, bro. You pull up in the C63, she's gonna say yes, bro. You know them ones, yeah, bro. Because you're not used to seeing that, and that's one of them ones that you knew Mikel was not gonna turn down Arsenal. So that's basically saying we went for the easy option. You know, if you try to go for an Amorim or like a bad man manager, yeah, he might think about it. He's gonna look at his options, blah blah blah. That's not even a disrespect on Arsenal or any big club. Sometimes that's what they do. They're looking at like, yo, shall I go Real Madrid or shall I go this club or that club? You know what? I'll go to this club. Especially when a manager's wanted, yeah, North. He looks at his options first. These man, they just sent him the whip, bro. He just jumped in the whip. He was like, of course, blood. He just jumped in, signed the thing. You know that what? He just, bro. And okay, for me, it was like, okay, let's see what he does. I remember he started playing free in the back. That's how I think that's how you like played, like won the thing in it, the FA Cup or something. He played free in the back. And at first, it was like, we don't know what we're gonna get with this manager yet, because we didn't know what ideas he was gonna bring. Because we ain't got no thing to look at. There's no history. And then it's like he lost his mind somewhere along the line. I don't know where, but it's like maybe after he bought it the first time and he was saying he wanted to leave. But for me, personally, when I watched that documentary, bro, and I see man doing all the semantics, because to be fair to him, yeah, I know he's trying to be like progressive. Is that the woke term? You know, certain man they're trying to be like the new term. They want to do new. He wants to do the whole. I want to motivate the players in ways no one has seen before. You know, but that's why he's doing the whole Anfield song thing. But for me, in that time, it was embarrassing, bro, because I was like, okay, cool, that's a bit mad. Like, can you not motivate him in a better way? And then I started looking at the profiles of players that he's getting. He basically said, I'm gonna get all these players, bro. You know that club is like a cult, bro, because this basically is dictatorship. It's Arteta and all the kids around him, and the only person that I know that can probably leave there is Trossard, fam. And that's why he's one of the first players that's Arteta out. Because you know how I know he's Arteta out? Because I've seen his behavior at Brighton. Because when he wanted to leave, you know what he done when he wanted to leave Brighton? He went and ran to the Eurostar, yeah, grabbed that train off straight to Belgium, yeah, and he was like, I'm not staying here. They had to look for him, blood. Sky Sport was saying, yo, Trossard is gone because he wanted to join Arsenal, yeah. He literally left the country, bro. So I know that he's a bit one of them naughty kids, isn't it? but no one else in your team is, bro. So even if it's failing, they're just gonna run for the manager. You know them ones. They're just gonna keep running for the manager, and he's got control of everything. They get the money that they want, they get everything that they want, but you just play on the pitch. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong, innit? So there's no good business. You're not selling players for the right money. You're getting rid of ballers, bro. The list is just long, bro. That's why Lee came up with the 115 reasons, isn't it?
Nah,
How can you come up? How do you come up with 115
That's why
reasons?
Lee came up with the 115 reasons, isn't it? Bro, it's crazy. How can you go?
Yeah.
Listen, man, I do have to go, man. Big up to Yasa, big up to King, big up
to you,
Macy, big up to everyone that jumped in.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll be live again tomorrow. Me and Deji at 12 p.m. UK time. Obviously, I'll be back after the match reaction. I am expecting us to beat Newcastle. I can't lie, I ain't got no faith in this team. I ain't got no faith in this manager. It's up to them to prove me wrong. But season's done. I don't think we're even winning a cup. I'll be real with you. Too many things are just trash, bro. I'll be completely real with you, man. But big up to you, man, for jumping on. Big up to everyone. We're going to redirect to Lee. Northside raid on the way in. And we're out. Love.